check is early this month. Looking to chill, interact, and have fun. Open up my YouTube page, and I see your melting face. And when I hear you burn, I'm the only dent on earth. This is so meaningful to me. You're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, it's meaningful to me. Yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah,
hello.
You're meaningful to me.
Hello.
You don't work
For now.
just like my legs. Fuck the stupid trolls saying that you beg. You're not the same guy you were yesterday.
What was that noise?
Here's 150 for the vest today. It's time for a silly bubble blow, or I'm gonna close the tab and go. What's your favorite type of food? And can you read my haiku? Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, it's meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair.
Hey, babe.
Patchy goatee.
Hey,
It's
babe.
meaningful to me. Yeah, it's meaningful to me. Yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you guilty, but you're meaningful to me.
Hey, hello.
Meaningful to me.
Big ups, Snortwave Records, Meerkat, of course. Shout out Tevin in the chat, by the way. Thank you for being here. Hey guys, hello. Hello. Sorry, I keep saying hello. Today, so it's his day off, in case you didn't know, right? Now, what do I mean by that? The day off. Now, that means he is currently not streaming.
Here's the thing. I became infamous on
Yeah, so I figured I am here today. I'm available to stream, and I missed the last two level ones,
It was just me doing my own thing.
and I want to watch them. And I saw him wearing his like grandma, his little grandma outfit. Cat did him dirty. Cat bought him legit a fucking. Well, you'll see. Yeah, you'll see it. Most of you probably have, but that's you know. Anyways, we're doing something different today. Kinda different. For my own sanity, I want to play something in the meantime while this goes on, simply because I don't know if I can survive 2 back-to-back level 1s. So hey hello, Expand Dong, Archimedics. Hey Archimedics, edits. See ya, dude. Void, Koraz, Smoke One Mo Gaming, Expand Dong, VLX, all you guys do that. Alien, hey Alien, welcome. Alien.
Hey.
Leon, what's up? Lay Garfield, of course. Hey, hello. Okay, so for my own sanity's sake, I decided I wanted to play something. I don't know if you can hear the music, but you might be able to tell. It's Liza P. I've been playing it. It's good. And yeah, so but I'm not gonna like. It's not a gameplay stream. It's a DSP stream. So here he is.
What's going on, everyone?
He's kind of small, but I hope that's okay. It's my first stream, guys. Forgive the layout. I did this literally in like 5-10 minutes. Okay, well let's get right into
It's
it.
the post-Christmas special, and today
we're going to be talking about, of course, everything that happened.
There's yeah. So just this is the Christmas granny sweater. This is straight up a woman's sweater. It has to be, which is funny. Yeah. Anyways, that's Cat bought him this for Christmas. He'll explain it. I'm kind of spoiling the video, but okay, there you go.
Christmas, but instead of just the usual, we're going to talk about the future. What's going to happen upcoming in 2024? How about my year-end series? How about ideas for playthroughs coming up soon? Well, we also got some Rockstar leaks to discuss today, so it's a very exciting podcast.
Oh, he's going to talk about
Stick around for
GTA?
all this and more right after the intro.
What the fuck? Already? We're already... Dude! He hit us with a fucking intro to the intro. Already. Alright. Sick.
Alrighty, everyone. So, indeed it is true.
Oh yeah, so we will... I have two of them. December 26, 2 days ago, and then we have December 27. We have two of them. So yeah, pretty long stream, I guess.
Eggnog
We'll see.
has been drank. The tree has been trimmed. The roast beast has been devoured. For today is December 26, 2023.
dspgaming, yeah.
And Christmas is
It's
officially
pretty
over
good.
for the
I
year.
like this game.
But that doesn't mean the festive vibes stop. Because here on DSP Gaming, we keep this party going. Alright, we keep it rolling. And it will keep rolling. You're still going to see these festive decorations. I'm probably not
I
going to
know he's small, but I figured you don't want to see his fucking face. So I hope that's okay. If not, I'll make him bigger. It's fine.
But you'll still see some cool winter stuff around here. I'm going to keep the festive Christmas-themed animations up at least until the end of the month. Maybe I'll even keep them going a little bit longer.
I'll lower this a bit.
Until like early January, until we get to the year-end series, and then maybe I'll retire them and get the new setup for the new year going. But I love this time of year, and it's not over yet. You know, we still got till New Year's, so I hope that you guys had a great Christmas. On today's show, I'm going to tell you about mine. I'd love to hear about yours. When we
yeah,
get to the
speaking
Q&A
of fucking Christmases, dude, Tevin, if you're still here, you know, his Christmas shit was so bad. It was so fucking bad. I don't even know, like, what he was thinking it would turn out to be, but it was like, it was so awful, man. So boring. Don't even watch the VOD of it. It's so fucking ass, dude.
And the open discussion segment near the end of the show. But yeah, I was not here for Christmas Eve night and also all day Christmas. So I'll tell you about my days off. I'll also tell you about what I got for Christmas.
Oh, fuck. I was reading chat.
You might have a little hint about that already. Although,
yeah, there you go.
Every time I wear an undershirt like this, it actually bothers me. I don't know, it's like a pet peeve of mine.
So yeah, he got the Christmas present for Christmas, and thank you, D-Dog, in chat. Meth Bear found the cardigan on a website Cat works at. It's for male. Oh, okay. So it is a male's sweater, I guess. Not that it matters, I guess, but it doesn't look like it, though. He looks like Grandma Phyllis.
Fine if the undershirt's not even.
Thank you, D-Dog.
I guess it's even now, but it wasn't for a second there. Anyway, so we'll be talking about that and food and all kinds of stuff. Also, during my day off, I was absolutely thinking about what we should do in 2024. And I have some good ideas that have popped into my head of things to do in January based on your feedback. And I want your ideas. I want to hear your feedback this morning about these. Also, I need ideas about, like, for example, how long certain games are. Because we have a certain amount of time in January to basically play games.
Dude, I don't know what he means by that. Like, feedback for games, like the length of games. Like, just look it up. Just look it up, bro. You're the streamer. Why the fuck do you need my feedback on game lengths? Like,
get to the big new releases at the end of the month, and I want to know if the plans that I've come up with fit in line with that, or maybe I'm either over assuming that we have as much time as we have, or maybe I'm under. Maybe it's not enough. I don't know. You'll see what I mean when we start talking about this. Okay, so that's going to be today, and then also some news. Rockstar Games huge leak, which incidentally is just the leftovers of the same leak that they already had. If you remember, what was it, a year ago? When that big leak happened with all the GTA 6 information and assets, and then we came to find out, well, that was really early stuff. It didn't really affect GTA 6 at all. But now a bunch of other information has leaked on the internet in regards to Rockstar's financial plans and game development plans of the last decade.
Financial plans.
And come to find out, I wish this were an exaggeration. I wish I were wrong, but I wasn't.
What?
All the stuff I've been telling you guys about the last 10 years of Rockstar.
Really, thank you.
Cardigans for effeminate men.
Yeah.
Smirking face.
Yes, dude. Cardigans for the boyfriends. Effeminate men, dude. Thank you, VLX, for that. $2 super chat. Thank you. You know I love my boyfriends.
What games they were making and the financial choices they were making, the things they were working on. 100% I was dead on correct guessing or assuming that it was all based on the success of Grand Theft Auto Online. I mean, wait till you hear what we're going to talk about today. The games that they already had planned and were in development, right? And were ready to go. and the games that were never made and or canceled or
Okay.
otherwise turned into.
So I already know he's gonna complain. What he's gonna say? He's gonna say GTA Online cost us all these games, and maybe they did, but it's not. It's never been like officially confirmed. You could gather the information and decide that yourself, but also these DLCs and shit were never really announced. So were they even gonna come out? Nobody really knows unless you work there and know what happened. You don't really know. So I know he's gonna bitch about like Fortnite and GTA. I already know what this fucker's gonna
crappy
do.
stuff, because GTA Online was essentially printing them money, and they didn't want to put time and effort into anything else. So this should be a good show today. First of all, I'd like to say happy holidays. I hope you all had a great Christmas. Everyone out there watching, whether you're here live with me this morning, whether you're watching on demand after the fact, I certainly hope that your holiday celebration was a fun one, a good one, a safe one. I hope you got everything you wanted, and if you didn't, it's all good. Most people
What are
don't.
you?
And it's not really what
God.
the season is about anyway, right? For most people,
Tis the
it's supposed to
season.
be about spending time with family or friends,
Spending
finding
money on
moments,
DSP.
and or feeling an overall feeling of like joy and happiness around, you know, how things are going in your life. A lot of people tend to forget that. They think, well, I didn't get what I wanted on Christmas morning,
Who
and
think-
therefore this is
okay.
awful.
Who-
Well,
a
you have to
children?
stop being
A
like the
child
Grinch and
thinks
start being
that?
like the Who's in Whoville. All right,
What?
that's all I'm gonna say. So right now, you should paint a giant or attach a giant. What do they call
Thank you.
I actually got branded this exact cardigan. Huh?
Yeah, sure you did, Dudette. Thank you for the 2 Canadian. Yeah, dude, if in case you don't know, I actually own this too. Yeah.
Aesthetic nose
Thank
onto
you,
your
Dudette.
face, just like the cast of the live-action Grinch movie. And you should start singing Davudores
Okay.
in the streets
Joke
right now.
segment,
Because it is
joke,
the day after
joke,
Christmas.
laugh, laugh.
Now is the time.
Rage,
if you're ever going
rage.
to, now would be the time, right?
You're so funny,
Anyway.
Phil. You're the prettiest girl in school.
So anyway.
Oh my god, VLX. Already going crazy. 10 gifteds. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the 10-member Bob. Thank you, dude. So much. Thank you, VLX. This is you, dude.
I'm him.
A la Final Fantasy. Your mouth-drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
That's what DSP thinks of you if he saw what you just did. Bleh. Thank you.
Let's talk about everything. Let's start at the beginning. Being that this is the day after Christmas, it is Boxing Day, for those who don't know. This is an annual holiday in Great Britain where they box each other in the streets. They just walk up, and if you're not
Wait, what? What's he talking about? Boxing Day? Is he memeing? Is another joke
I'm getting
segment?
too much money.
Oh boy.
careful, someone will just, cold cock you right in the jaw. And then they'll
Oh boy. Dude. Lord Kane, thank
I'm
you.
getting too much money.
Thank you so much for 5 gifted member, dude.
I'm him.
That's you. Thank you. Wow. This is crazy. You guys are crazy. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la.
actually steal all your Christmas pudding. They'll go right into your
Thank you.
pants or into your fridge, and they'll take all your leftovers. It's pretty messed up. I don't know why they think this is a great holiday over there when you're just walking and cold
Dude, he's
cocking
so
people all over the
funny.
streets, but that's just how it is. Now, some people would say that it's not that.
Why
That's
is
something
what is going on with this stream? Why is it fucking chopping
to
up?
do with boxes or something like that? I don't
Hello?
know. I really don't care. I'm American. You know, I don't give a shit.
I'm American.
happy-
I'm American. What do you mean? Okay.
Boxing Day,
whatever.
to those who actually celebrate it, I appreciate all of you out there who are still here hanging out with me today, despite the fact that it may still be about
Holy
you
shit,
know,
look at this area.
a holiday. In
The
fact,
fuck?
Carlac just said Boxing Day is about charity, orphanages. They would put boxes on their doors for gifts for the kids, and you would typically give gifts to your servants.
Charity. He doesn't like that.
Oh, I see. So in your
Oh, I
giant
see.
household of servants, because obviously it's typical in
Okay.
Great Britain that all of you over there would have insanely huge mansions, households. You know, you'd have like a butler whose name is like what, like Wadsworth.
Shut
right?
up.
And
Come
you'd have like a
on.
whole
Move
staff.
on,
like
move
a
on. Get to the
cook,
point.
A live-in cook.
Yeah,
know,
you got a live-in
nanny,
cook. What's her name? Catherine St. John? What the fuck's her name? I don't know, dude. What's the live-in cook's name?
a wet nurse.
Yeah, the wet nurse.
A
What's her
maid,
name?
A series of maids.
Catherine?
You'd actually have people who clean your yards as well.
Yeah,
So
Catherine?
you
What's her
would
name?
Today would be the day.
I don't know,
That you
dude.
would say, you know, Happy Boxing Day, and you give them like a raisin, and they would say, oh, thank you so much. You finally fed us for the first time in the 25 years that we've been in
shut
indentured
up.
servitude
Come
to
on.
you. You know, right? So there you go.
Lime catcher, dude. 10
getting
gifted.
Obviously, I don't know what the hell I'm
much
talking about. I'm
money.
just joking. But anyway,
Jesus.
guys, let's talk about
I'm getting
what
too
I
much
did.
money.
Oh,
My
boy.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Getting
'cause I
too
know you
much
guys wanna
money,
know.
apparently.
I mean, why else would you be here, right? You don't care about
Thank you, lime catcher.
games or
Thank you. Love you.
YouTube shit.
I'm
You
him.
hear about
That's
what I
you.
did on Christmas, right? So
You have the flu.
Basically,
I hope
on
you feel better,
Christmas
man.
Eve, on Christmas Eve, I finished up with my React stream.
What the?
And after I finished up with my React stream, I realized, oh, I have to basically do like a bunch of stuff
What is that?
because I want to finish up with work and be done with it. I don't want to have to come back into this
the
office at all.
fuck?
So I basically, even though I only finished one
Babies!
stream, I had to do all my day-end stuff, which includes updating my schedule, filming the daily wrap, uploading to multiple places. I had to spread out all the videos for the week for the React show. I had
you,
to set up the
babies.
threads so that you guys could start nominating clips for next week's React show. So I basically had to do like double work in the same sitting to get it all done. And
Double
at the same
work?
time, as soon as I went offline with DSP versus the Internet on DSP Reacts, my sister channel, I ran downstairs and my wife and I ordered
Sister
some food.
channel.
Because I told you guys we always order like Chinese food on Christmas Eve. Well, guess what?
Really?
Really?
Thank you.
He says predict the future in gaming. Nostradum gingerly can't predict his business going down the garbage disposal. Refinancing his house. Shushing face.
D-Dog with the 5 Australian. Yeah, this dude wants like feedback for everything, and you actually give him feedback, and he can't fucking he doesn't actually want it, and he wants to like predict the future in gaming. Yeah, exactly what you said, and he fucking sucks. He can't see his declining business. I agree, D-Dog. Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this one.
What did you miss,
This
Nexus?
year-
Nothing. We're just gaming and watching the last 2 level 1s. Hello. Hey, Ghost Center. Welcome.
You ready for this? We didn't order Chinese food.
Wow. Chicky
We
Chang?
ordered Thai food instead.
Wow. Who did away
Very
with
exciting.
that? Did Kat
Thai
tell you
food
not to?
instead of Chinese food. We wanted to mix it up because we had Chinese food like 5 years in a row. You get tired of the same thing.
Oh,
right?
wait a
So
minute.
let's do it different.
So that's a really interesting thing that he's doing. Like, that's like what he does to convince himself that he's not declining. You eat the same thing over and over. You get tired of this. Like, do you get tired of it? Because it seems like you loved it, and Kat's the one that got tired of it. Why are you trying to, like, cope with... Like, this is just, like, coping with it. He's coping with the fact that Kat doesn't want to do it. So he's like, we got tired of it. It's like, no, dude, you probably love it. She just got tired of it.
We ordered Thai food, and I got this dish that was
I
like
need to
cashew
know?
nuts mixed
Come
in with
on.
these rice noodles and a bunch of veggies, like a bunch of green peppers, red peppers, and other things. And my wife got a different dish, rice noodles, but it had like bean sprouts and other veggies. And
Right
the weird
way.
part was we each ordered a noodle dish, and we each ordered it. We wanted spice level of 2, please, because we're white. And white people can't take
What?
spice too much. Like, we have like, you get like 3, 4, and 5, you start
White
crying.
people.
And that's no good. You start crying during dinner. You just can't enjoy it. So we ordered level 2.
Yes.
Um,
I don't know about you guys, but rednecks love spice, dude. Ask a redneck. They fucking eat that shit like it's fucking water.
the weirdest part about this was
White people.
we're each eating our
White
dinner.
people, am I right?
And my wife's like, it's good, but my God, this is so spicy. Next time I'll definitely order level 1 or level 0.
He's so
And
annoying.
I was eating mine, and I was like, wait, but I don't get it because I ordered spice level 2, and I think mine is too
You gotta
much.
be a Latino style.
Like, I would prefer
Like
more
me.
spice. So it was kind of like Goldilocks and the 3 Bears.
What?
You know, she laid in the baby's bed, and it was too soft. And then she laid in the dad's bed, and it was too hard. But then when she laid in the mama bear's bed, it was just right, the right softness.
What the fuck
Or the
is he
cord that was
talking
too
about? I'm
cold or too
lost.
hot. So it's kind of that methodology. It seems like they didn't, even though we ordered level 2 spice for each dish, they didn't nail it. One was way too much and one was way too little. So we actually split each other's dishes. She had half and half, and I ate half and half of hers and
Wow.
mine. And then we actually really liked it.
Dude,
We're coming to appreciate Thai food a little more because we don't eat it that often, but there are a bunch of Thai places out here.
Oh,
We're like,
boy.
we're going to start getting this more often.
How the
now.
fuck do you
It
do
makes
this?
more sense because we liked it.
could throw shit at him, I guess. Burnell? What the
So
fuck?
we had Thai food.
Come on.
And, excuse me. And then after that, we just kind of hung
Oh,
out
yeah,
for a while.
August.
We played
Good
with
point.
Jasper Kitty. Jasper got some of his toys. Yes, he opened his stocking of toys, and we gave him a little green, like, cushy ball and a little green, like, tinsel. No, it was red. A red
Fuck.
tinsel ball
Fuck.
that he was, like, playing
Fuck.
with and running around the house
Away.
looking at. Okay? So he was playing with those. And then we were, well, my wife wanted to
Oh.
relax a little bit, and she wanted to play a game. And one of the games that has just been added to Game Pass is Far Cry 6. So she actually booted up Far Cry
Fuck.
6 and kind of played like through the intro.
Why
And
is
I
he
helped her
telling us
through, telling her
this?
some of the differences
Dude!
between Far Cry 6 and 5. She had played 5 a couple years ago.
She's not
and she
part
liked
of
the
my
gameplay, but-
content. She has nothing to do with anything. She fucking is not here. My wife played Far Cry 6 on Game
Hated the plot, and I
Pass.
agree with her. Like, I think the plot of Far Cry 5
I
is
agree
shitty,
with
but
her.
overall, the game's a little addicting when it comes to the the gameplay.
Oh,
and stuff.
he's kinda quiet. Hold
she started
on, I
playing
gotta
Far Cry
boost
6.
him.
I watched her play that for a little bit, and
Oh boy, that's too much.
Basically, then she was like, "All right, you got to open your presents," and I was like, "But it's not Christmas yet. It's still Christmas Eve." And my wife's like, "No, you have to open the presents." I said, "But that's against the rules.
This dude.
The rules say you're not allowed to open your presents till Christmas Day." And my wife goes, "These are our rules. We make them because it's our family. I don't want to hear you ever say that ever again."
What?
I was like, "Okay, honey."
What kind of relationship is this, dude? What?
And so I opened my presents, and the first present that I opened, Jasper is going crazy on the mic. If you're wondering why the mic is moving, if you hear anything, he's rubbing his face all over the mic.
Shut up, please. Stop.
Jasper, you're being very ridiculous today. Look at this. There he goes. Okay, so first of all, I opened my first present.
Lovely.
All right, and it is this very nice sweater, as you can see. Now, the sweater can be zipped up as well, but I actually zipped it up, and I'll show you.
It's small? Hey, Heather P.
It looks pretty nice, right? I actually
I mean, his like weird little side tangent about fucking Christmas Eve shit. I mean, I open shit on Christmas Eve. I like it. I don't know. Whatever. I'm
like
not. Who cares?
The problem is,
he's so weird.
The sun is out today. So as I was setting up for today's stream, I had it zipped up just like this. And I'm like, oh, it looks good zipped up. Wow, what a nice sweater. I really like this one. It looks nice elaborate. Look at the design on it, right? It's the most elaborate sweater that I own. A lot of people are saying it looks like a cardigan. I have no clue. Maybe it is. I don't know the criteria for what's a cardigan.
Okay.
Or what's just like a normal sweater or whatever. I have no idea.
A lot of people.
All right. But the other thing I like is that it's a color I don't have. Like, I don't have any clothes of this color. So it's perfect. It like
you're wearing a white shirt,
accentuates and expands my wardrobe options, right? It is warm and cozy. But the problem is the sun is out today. So I'm sitting in the office with it zipped up. I'm like, oh, like I'm getting hot.
Hit the wall.
I started sweating. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, my chest was sweating. I was like, oh, what the frick? It's friggin' winter. And I'm sweating, wearing a sweater in the house. Why? The heat doesn't reach this office, just to make it clear. It's not like my heat is blasting my house and it's hot in here. Right, the heat does not reach this office at all.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I do not give a fuck.
Cool. My first gift, and my wife all indoors because of the sun on the office. If it were a cool rainy day outside, it would be perfect, you know. But what are you gonna do? So anyway, this is my first gift, and my wife also got me some cologne. Here's the thing.
Cologne.
We used to wear.
What did he? Okay, so I think someone wrote in my chat. I don't remember who it was. I'm sorry. People. Shout outs to people. Said he doesn't say what he got her. I'm curious. Does he actually not say? I want to know. What did you get her, Phil? Did you get her another Xbox Series X? I mean X?
Not expensive ones, by the way. I want to make that clear. We
go to, like,
nice. Stores, like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or whatever they have on sale.
She got me trash.
You know, you would grab a bottle for like between $10 to $30, and it was
never
a giant
says it,
bottle that would last you like a year, right? So that's what we used to do. We used to wear cologne and perfume all the time pre-COVID. And then when COVID hit, it just screwed everything up. Like, we stopped going out. We stopped regularly wearing this stuff. Basically, life just changed. It was a shame. I think that was nice. Every week we were going out and we were having good activity together, and we had regular places we like to hang out and go and eat. It all changed. A lot of the places we used to go are closed or changed to different businesses after COVID. It really did screwed up a lot of stuff. So my wife actually, for the first time.
So do you think he blames COVID for why his wife doesn't go out with him anymore? Like on their daily, on their weekly errands? Because he just said before COVID, we used to go out all the time, once a week, we used to go out. Do you think like the way he copes with the fact that she doesn't go with him in his own brain? Do you think that's because he blames COVID? That has to be the case, right? I don't know. I think so.
Years, bought me a new bottle of cologne.
That's what I think anyways.
I was like, oh, this is nice. I'm wearing it right now. And before you ask me what it is, I literally have no idea. I don't pay any attention. You know me, I'm an oaf. I'm sure if you ask my wife, she'd be able to tell you exactly what it is. I have no clue. It smells great. I'm pretty sure this is one that either we've had before or like we were in the store and you have the samplers, you smell the samplers, and we smelled it and really liked it.
He's really talking about cologne.
Like citrusy.
What's this gameplay? It's me. But anyway, I'm playing for my own sanity.
It's great. So
sorry if I'm bad.
Yeah, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing some cologne today with my brand new sweater. So I'm basically all decked out in my Christmas gifts, right? That's what I'm wearing right now, which is nice to have this the day after Christmas. It's nice to know that my wife had some nice thought she put into it and got me some nice things. So that was our Christmas Eve, basically. So it was food, and she played some Far Cry 6. Jasper had his toys. I had my gifts.
2 paths.
And
what
then
about her
basically
gifts?
we had like a drink. And that night, what did I have?
A drink.
Did I have? No, I didn't have the cider until yesterday. So last night, I think I just had like a mixed drink. Oh, sorry, I got a burp. Excuse me. Yeah, I just had like a margarita.
Come on, man.
That's right. We each had margaritas. We each had margaritas last night. No, Christmas Eve. We each had margaritas. And then we went to sleep. So Christmas Day we got up.
What's some of
And Christmas
these?
Day was both a chill but fun day as well.
Chill but
All right?
fun.
It was a chill but fun day. We woke up.
What does that
and,
fucking mean?
We're
Come
cooking.
on, wait, whatever.
We were cooking breakfast together. And so we had
Wow.
scrambled eggs with cheese and a little bit of bacon bits, and we had turkey sausage that was frozen. We just, we warmed it
sausage.
up. And waffles that we tossed in the microwave.
Hello,
not the
waffle.
microwave, the toaster. I know,
Shoutouts
we
to
didn't do
Panda.
everything. We were originally going to make everything from scratch, and we were like, do we really want to spend hours cleaning everything up? Because we're going to have an elaborate dinner. And we're like, probably doesn't make sense to do 2 elaborate meals. Let's do an easier breakfast.
Fuck off,
So we
you
did.
kidding me?
And as we were eating our breakfast, we had Christmas music playing, which was nice. And then basically after that, we washed up, we showered or whatever. And we fed the
the
animals
hell?
out back, because like I told you guys, we have all kinds of woodland creatures that come into our
The
backyard every
woodland
morning. 'Cause
creatures.
number 1, we have some nuts that we'll like put out on the back step. And number 2, we have the suet dispenser now. It's a little cage, and you put a block of suet bird food in there. And every day, animals, like squirrels, birds of every kind come by and eat
I like
this stuff.
this.
And it's really nice because we had a ton of animals in the backyard, and that gave Jasper something to do. He was so excited to see all these wild creatures out there.
Yeah, you can't let him out though.
Running around and having a good time. So he loves that. Like I've always told you guys,
He
this
loves
is
it.
This is a cat house, a cat style house, like with all the windows.
What the fuck? This is a cat style house? That's a new one. He's never said that before, has he? Cat style house? What? Yeah, whatever.
With the amount of space to run around in, the
Who
things to
the-
climb
what
and
kind
jump
of alien?
in,
What
and then having a
planet is he
backyard where
from?
we can have all these wild creatures come by. He loves it. So he was having a great time yesterday with that. Geez, all the things we did over the course of the day. So my wife definitely played more Far Cry 6. She got further into the game, which was nice.
Okay,
I watched
did
her
I
play.
ask? I don't care. The
We
fuck?
had all kinds of stuff. We had a box of chocolates. I told you, we bought a box of chocolates when we
Chocolates.
had gone to Costco a few weeks ago. And it was like a
Costco.
holiday-themed box of Belgian chocolate. So we opened it up, and we had some of those. My wife doesn't really like white chocolate. I think it's
Don't care, dude.
really,
Really, thank you.
Can I rent the ignore space for Lucky Brand? DM in Discord on the DSP channel.
Sure, D-Dog. Yeah, guys, ignore the empty space, though. For real, I didn't know what to put there. It's my first stream, okay?
So I ended up having like 2 or 3 chocolates that were all
Okay.
white chocolate style. One of them had like cookie pieces
White
in it.
chocolate
One of them
style.
was supposed to have pistachio, but didn't really taste like
I'm
pistachio.
already losing my mind. I hate this.
The one that I had that I really liked, it was so weird. It was supposed to be like tiramisu, and I ate it. I was like, it tasted nothing like tiramisu, but it tastes like a chocolate cookie cream, and it had like cookie pieces in it. I was like, dude, this
Okay,
chocolate's
bro,
really, really good.
like, I
My
don't
wife
fucking
absolutely
care
hated
about
it.
your
It's for Christmas.
chocolate.
So what
Honestly, I really don't.
It was dinner protein was donated by my parents. It was one of their
What?
gifts.
What?
Elaborate. So first of all, our dinner protein was
Our dinner protein. What does he mean? Does he just think?
donated by my parents. It was one of their gifts. They actually had given this to us before Thanksgiving, but we opted to save it till Christmas.
Dinner protein, does that just mean meat? Does he just mean like a steak or something?
So what
Why does he say dinner protein?
it was these
fuck?
turkey breasts, which are pretty small. They're only
Yeah,
like this
turkey
big,
breasts.
Okay?
My
But
dinner
they're stuffed
protein.
with stuffing and cranberries, and then they were tightly wrapped with bacon. So what you do is you roast these in your oven for like 45 minutes,
What is this?
and the outside the bacon becomes crispy and full of flavor, and the turkey
White lady.
absorbs
Speaking
the
of white people, hello, white lady in the game.
I can hear your spring.
What is this?
bacon flavor. So as you're eating it, you're like, wow, it's like turkey flavor or a bacon flavored turkey, which is amazing. Never had that before, and the stuffing actually tasted really good too. And then we made 2 sides: homemade sweet potato mashed potatoes. So we chopped them up, we boiled them up, mashed them up, added brown sugar, some butter, some vanilla, and other things to it, right? And then we had homemade green bean casserole. Now, the green bean casserole was the first time we had ever made this. It worked, but it didn't. So allow me to explain. So we opted, we wanted to go totally, how can I say, like totally authentic. So we got fresh green beans. You know, you can make green bean casserole with canned green beans, but then you're talking about green beans that are like mushy, right? Like they're already mushy and not that good. They probably taste fine, but it's going to become like a goo. So we opted for the fresh green beans. The problem was, with the green beans that we got, it took a long time to prep them, which we didn't foresee. So we're standing there, we're like, so should we warm up the oven yet? Well, wait, let's prep the green beans first. And it took us, no exaggeration, like 40 minutes. Because we had to go through all the green beans, cut off the ends, wash them all, chop them into smaller pieces, and put them aside. It took forever. It was like, oh my god. We definitely, next time, are probably not going to do that. So then, what do we have in the green bean casserole? There was like cream of mushroom soup, some cheese, some of those fried onions that are like breaded fried onion crunchy thingies, whatever they're called. Put those in, some seasonings, and my wife was seasoning it with like salt, pepper, and other things like that, right?
Hard to parry while listening to DSP. I'm not gonna lie.
So we did it all, and we tossed well, my wife made the mashed potatoes first, put them aside, and then we tossed the turkey into the oven for like 20 minutes, and then we added the green bean casserole after. So the turkey cooked for like 45 minutes, and I think the green bean casserole cooked for like 25 minutes. And the truth is,
No,
we cooked it exactly the
bitch.
right amount. Because when we took out the casserole, it
Okay,
was perfectly
bro,
crispy,
I
nice, crispy,
really
usually
don't
like that.
fucking-
Just
I'm
fair
sorry,
perspective,
I really
you
don't
mash
care.
them, and you
I
gotta
really
cook with it and
don't,
serve
dude.
it with, and then the pan that we cooked it in, and then we got the pan that we baked the turkey.
I'm fucking over this. Shut up, please.
If you have a big family,
What?
I'll tell you, they will
Okay.
appreciate it. Even if you're so happy that I said that, you know, they want it really
Okay,
thankful
he's gonna pretend he's human again and say some bullshit about his parents.
for the holidays and the way that you did up the house and everything back then. Because now I have these really nice memories of all
Mom,
of that. And
I
I
love
can tell
you.
my audience about it, and they want to know. They want to hear about what I did when I was young. They're very interested, and it's nice to have these really positive memories to share with everybody, and I really am thankful for that. And she was so happy that I said that. You know, you may not realize that, but your parents would be super happy to hear from you and hear messages like that. I recommend everyone do that.
Yes, everyone.
around the
Okay, this is a real message, except coming from him, he's so fucking alien. But yes, please call your mom if you don't live with her, and like just say, "Hey, what's up, mom?" Please. Fucking DSP's so fucking weird when he talks about it, though. I don't know why. It just comes across like alien. I don't know. Am I being mean? Maybe. That's what I'm here for.
Because
Maybe.
I'll tell you, they will appreciate it. Even if you don't think they would and they don't say nothing, they'll still appreciate it. Okay. So anyway, if you have a big family, right, and you do all that work,
Right.
then you're feeding a million people, and it seems like it's worth it. When there's only 2 of us, it's me and my wife, right? And you're doing all this work.
What about the son? What?
And, you're like, and the other sad fact is there was no turkey left over. We had just enough for
What
the 2
about
of us.
Jasper?
The mashed potatoes were good, but we were like, there's not really, do we really want to save them? We didn't have any other meals planned where we could really eat the mashed potatoes with them. And the green bean casserole, we didn't like that much because the green beans were too crunchy, so we have no leftovers. So we did all that work, and we have no leftovers, at least with Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving, we put a ton of work into
Fuck, I'm
it,
so ass,
and then
bro.
we
Oh
had
my
like
God.
3 days of leftovers. So it was kind of worth it. But in this case, it really didn't feel like it was
Hey,
worth
Nathan
it at all. I
Coley,
felt like,
thank
man, we
you.
worked our butts off
Nathan
on
Coley,
Christmas.
yeah, guys, I hope you had a Merry Christmas and whatever you celebrate. Hey, I hope it was great. I hope you guys had fun and a nice time.
This meal. It was good at the
Thank you,
moment, but
Nathan.
man, it didn't seem like it was worth all the effort because there's nothing to speak of after the fact, right? So after that, after this elaborate Christmas dinner,
Wait, did he throw out the food? They didn't have leftovers? Oh, hold on.
basically, if you could believe it, I said to my wife,
Come on.
all right, well, first of all, this kind of sucks, but we definitely need to fold clothes. We've been washing clothes like all weekend, and we never folded them. So like my drawers are empty. I didn't even have a clean pair of underwear in my dresser
Okay.
to put on today. And I was like, we definitely got to fold clothes. So this way we'll have clothes for the week. and of
Oh,
course she's
boy.
begrudgingly like, well, I guess you're right. We got to do it.
What?
So we folded clothes together to make it
This
faster.
lazy
My wife
bitch.
folded all the clothes, but I helped her this time. We got through it. We had
Hold on,
Christmas
guys. I got a
music playing
package
while
at my
we did it.
door. Hold up. I'll let him play, though.
And then, so we want to do. It's Christmas night, right? Well, let's watch Christmas stuff, right? My wife goes, nah, Christmas is basically over, so let's not watch. So we ended up watching 0 Christmas content this year. We didn't watch the Polar Express. We didn't watch the Muppet Christmas Carol. We didn't watch Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. We didn't watch a Claymation Christmas. We didn't watch the Charlie Brown Christmas. We didn't watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We didn't watch Santa Claus is Coming to Town. We didn't watch Jingle All the Way. We didn't watch Home Alone. We watched nothing. No Die Hard. Nothing. 0. So at least what I'm happy is I watched some stuff for myself and I reviewed it for you guys, right? Like I'd watched Gremlins, I'd watched Scrooge, I'd watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I even watched a new movie that I'd never seen before, Christmas with the Cranks. So at least I got my Christmas fix before Christmas because we watched absolutely no Christmas stuff on Christmas at all.
Hello, fellas.
So,
I bet I didn't
go.
miss anything.
and then after that, what do? We watched someone play the Bloodborne DLC.
Bloodborne! Holy shit, dude. Wait, did he ever play that or did he rage quit it? I don't know.
Think Bloodborne. A la Bloodborne.
Let's go, Bloodborne. I'm playing Bloodborne on PC right now.
Yes, we started watching someone play the Old Hunters Bloodborne DLC. And we basically watched up through them going through the intro part, the first few hours, and get to the Ludwig boss and beat Ludwig. And let me tell you,
Ludwig.
for all the people that gave me shit many years ago about when I got to Ludwig
Oh
and he
my
kicked my
God,
ass and
he's
I
still
rage quit
on
that
this.
DLC, I don't think I've
Yeah, he
seen-
did rage quit it. I knew it. He did.
because we've watched a few people play that DLC now. We haven't seen a single person easily get through that beginning part and beat Ludwig. This is another person. It took them like 2 hours to beat Ludwig. You know?
So why do you know what bothers me a lot? And Tevin, if you're still here, I know you know what I'm talking about. Why does he never say who he's talking about? We watched a YouTuber. We saw this guy play Bloodborne. We watched this dude. The fuck? Just shout him out. What's wrong with you? This is your space. This is an opportunity to maybe like, I don't know, form some sort of connection with somebody, but he doesn't even want to shout this person out. Just say it. What are you, embarrassed? I don't know.
that is a hard ass boss. You know what I
Hard-ass
mean?
boss.
Very, very tough. So I'm happy that I went back later on and I replayed Bloodborne and I understood it better. And then when I got to Ludwig, I kicked his ass. Remember that?
No.
Well, man, you guys gave me so much shit when I first played it many, many years ago. But it's funny because everyone had a hard time their first time. That's one of the harder DLCs ever for like any game, right? It really is just really difficult.
He's making himself feel better.
So anyway,
let's go.
You know, we watched that. We fast forwarded through. We didn't watch like 2 hours of this person fighting the boss, but we fast forwarded through that, and that was, I think that was that. Like I said, I had a few shots of peanut butter whiskey at night before I went to sleep, and that was about it. That was our Christmas. So our Christmas was nice. Like, don't get me wrong.
Very nice.
Our Christmas was nice, but
Very
I do
cool.
feel like the fact that we spent like 3.5 hours essentially cooking dinner and cleaning after it, and then we had to fold clothes.
What?
Right?
Shut
it
up.
It kind of like took away. It would have been nice if we just had a day where we could have just done everything relaxing.
Dude, what?
But
Okay, so his day was so soured that he still is talking about it like 2 days later, that he had to wash dishes and fold clothes. That's the worst part of your day, and you're okay. Shut
you
up.
know, if you're gonna have a big elaborate meal,
Big
someone's got
ups
to cook
to-
it. Someone's got to clean after it, and it's us. So
Folding
You know,
clothes.
it did take away from the day, I feel, but overall, I did enjoy having a day and a half away from streams and from work and everything. I had a great time with my wife. I always do. Whenever we spend time together, we have a great time. But it's funny because before I started the podcast this morning, someone said in the chat, I think it was Usagi Jojo, he
is
says,
so
you know, what you
fast.
guys should really do is you should plan out
Trying to do
time
the
that you
parry
go to a
thing.
cabin or something out there and spend like a few days together, and that way you don't have to worry about cooking and cleaning or whatever, you know. I mean, that would
Yeah,
be
go
nice,
to a
but there's
hotel,
couple factors
dude.
why we can't do that. Factor number one, we have a cat named Fabricating.
Shut
if we were to
up.
Go away for a few days, we'd have to find a way for him to
Wait
get
a minute,
taken
wait a
care of.
minute,
Now,
wait a
does
minute,
that-
wait a minute, wait a minute. Remember when they got married? Remember when they got married? They had a cat sitter. They had a house sitter. He advertised them as a house sitter. They came to their house just to like check on the house if trolls were gonna show up and ruin the house. You remember that? And apparently now he can't find. But oh yeah, my point to that was he had a cat the whole time. He already had Jasper that whole time. So they were coming to check out Jasper. And yeah. So why can't you do that now? I have no idea. Holy fuck. No, this bitch is so fast. Anyways.
I mean, that we put him in a boarding thing. I mean, that might actually traumatize him. He's never been with anyone but us before, you know? Plus, those are expensive for what I'm to understand. Do we pay for like a house sitter to come by and for an hour or two a day play with him, feed him? He is very, very afraid of other humans than us. When we have people come and visit the house for various reasons, like this year, the Comcast guy came by, right? When he came by, Jasper runs for the hills.
Yes.
And he hides under the bed and wants nothing to do with anyone. He just, you know what I mean? Like, he's afraid. He doesn't want to interact with other humans. He doesn't trust them.
Also, he's talking about his cat. It's a fucking cat. It's not like a dog. I don't want to be mean to cats, right? I'm not slandering cats, but dogs are different. Like, it's a cat. It'll just keep to itself mostly. Fuck. And it's not a dog where it's like, oh, it could potentially bite somebody and you could have big fucking ramifications for that. It's a fucking cat. It'll keep to itself. Why are you like assuming it's afraid of shit and it's gonna die?
So
of a
I don't know how that would go down.
strange
That's
person.
number one. Number two, I just don't have the luxury of having multiple days away from work. You know, for example, this weekend was great, and I was happy to celebrate it because you guys were so supportive back during my Christmas marathon on Saturday. I got a bunch of extra tips, a bunch of extra memberships. Because of that extra, essentially, that I got that day, it allowed me to say, oh, well, now I have the next 1 to 2 days I'm not going to be streaming. It makes up for that. Essentially, the extra that I made on Saturday covers the fact that yesterday, or 2 days ago, you know, I only streamed half, and yesterday I didn't stream at all. It covers that. So now it's as if I did a normal week, basically, you know? Because that's the other weird thing. People are like, oh, you made so much. You made bank on the Christmas marathon. Yeah, and it basically spaces out because I didn't work for like 2 days after that, so it's just even. It breaks even as if it were a normal
Shut up.
week. You know?
No, dude. Come on. That is so fucking bullshit. Because normal people have a job, right? Let's say they work. Let's say you worked on Christmas. I'm sure one of you have, or whatever, at least. And then you don't go to, like, let's say it's the weekend. You don't work on the weekends. And you worked on Monday because it was fucking Christmas. You don't, the brain, the logic, the thought process of, oh, well, I worked Monday, but I didn't work Saturday and Sunday. So therefore the money I earned Monday is not enough because it just made up for the days that I didn't work. Like, what the fuck is that, man? That's ridiculous.
No, it's not like I ran off like a bandit making tons of money.
Ran off like
and I'm happy for that. I'm grateful that you guys allowed me to do that. But how on earth would I have, like, how would I make enough extra to basically account for like a whole week away from streams? And to give you the perfect example of this, I was sick at the end of October. I had COVID. You know, I say probably because I had every symptom of COVID, but we didn't take a COVID test. So I guess it would be a little irresponsible to say I had COVID when I'm not 100% sure I did, but I'm pretty sure I had COVID, okay? It was really
Shut
bad.
up, dude. He's still talking about
I lost
the
about a week of
sickness?
work, and when I came back,
A week! It was 3 days. Again, I always say this because I'm gonna keep saying this until the day I fucking die. It was 3 days. A week of streaming. Shut up, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, yeah, things went well, but the problem was I lost a week of work, and there's no way to make up for
A
that.
week.
So I've been hurting since the end of October, and things have been tight and stuff. You know, this is the season when things should be up, right? Like, oh my god, views are up and income is up.
This lady.
I'm penny
This fucking
pinching,
white lady.
basically. You know, there was weeks when I was like, I don't know if I get the new game this week or whatever. You know, that sucks. It's stupid, but that's just what happens when you don't work for a week and you're self-employed like me. That's just a week you had zero income. You know, it's in the old days. It basically used to be that there was so much ad revenue to
Yeah,
go around.
also, when he was sick for a week, when he missed a week of streaming, the day he came back, someone, like, tipped him, like, $200. I don't have the stats in front of me right now, but I'm pretty sure that day he came back, like, people were giving him money, and they're like, I'm sorry, Phil. I'm so sorry you were sick. I feel so bad for you. Like, what the f-
on YouTube. Like, tons and tons of ad revenue. You have no concept. It was, like, 10 times stronger than today.
Hey, I did it.
That, even if I was sick
Poggers.
for a week, all the residual views and stuff I was getting on all my content would add up to so much ad revenue, it wouldn't even matter. It would be like, you know, oh no, I lost a tiny little extra because I didn't upload this week, but so much other stuff brought in revenue, it didn't matter. Now it's very, very much the streams. These live streams, this is where I make the vast majority of all of my income. So if I didn't stream right now, I would go out of business. Like, no exaggeration, if I said I'm just going to become an
smoke
offline
one.
YouTuber again like I used to be and just make on-demand videos, within a week, I'd be done. I wouldn't be able to pay anything. It's the streams that keep me alive.
Oh, come
so if I'm not
on.
on stream, you know, how do I account for the fact that I want to take a whole week off to spend with my wife? Where's that money coming from, you know?
I don't
so
know.
right now,
This is, you built your own fucking house of cards, man. You fucking dug your own grave here. He's the one that put himself in this situation, and he's like complaining to the people that are the ones that give you the money. Why would you do that? Hello, people who give me money. I know I'm here all day, but I don't actually want to be here all day. I wish you can pay me, and then I can take a week off, and you guys pay me during that week. Like, whatever. Keep this shit in your head, DSP. Don't say this. Keep this for the therapist, man. Why the fuck are you saying this on stream?
we're not in that kind of a situation, because I know people say that kind of stuff. Oh, well, if Christmas isn't enough, why don't you take more time off? I can't right now. I would love to. In the future, it may be possible. You know, we're looking to, hopefully, in the next couple of years, get to a better situation financially. We can't right now. We're stuck, you know, because of everything that's happened in the United States with the government and interest rates and inflation. And I don't want to sit here and bitch about politics and stuff.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with his own crazy spending. His own irresponsible ass fucking spending. It has nothing to do with that. It's all about the government. Yes, blame the government for all your problems. And not your stupid ass brain. That makes sense, dude. Okay.
really has negatively affected us, and that's stuff that's out of our control. We didn't make the economy tank. We
Yes,
didn't make
sure. Okay, there is stuff that's out of your control, but what about the stuff that's literally in your control? Is that stuff okay? Is that stuff not a problem? I don't know. According to him, it's not.
interest rates triple in the last 2 years. That's
Okay.
the government and all kinds of shit going on that screwed everything up. Hopefully those things get better. And
Hopefully.
in the long run, things will get better. You know, we'll see. But for now, it is what it is. We enjoyed our 2 days or day and a half together. And now we're kind of back into the normal grind
house.
again. My wife's already at work.
Oh shit, I
and,
wasn't looking at the
back to
screen.
normality. It is what it is. But,
It is
thank
what
you
it
all
is.
For
It is
allowing
what
us
it
to have that
is.
time by helping us and supporting us earlier this week. That's really appreciated because, again, it's very much because of you that we're able to do that kind of
this
stuff.
guy.
So thank you so very much for that. Okay? All right. So
Sniff.
that's the holiday. Now, we'll talk about your holiday in a bit. What I feel we should do is go through the schedule. I want to tell you about my plans for 2024 because I think I have some good ideas. I'd like to hear your feedback. I want to talk about the Rockstar Games leaks, and then we'll get to the
boy.
Q&A stuff and open stuff. So here's the deal. Here's the schedule. Let's get right
No,
to it.
no, 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 no,
Today,
no, no, no,
Baldur's
no,
Gate
no,
3
no, no,
continuing
no,
on,
no,
and it
no,
looks
no,
like
no, no.
we can
You're
have
not putting that past me. Fuck you. Get out of here. Schedule.
favorite playthroughs were up. And
I don't fucking
choice,
care.
Best playthroughs of
I don't care. Please stop.
I'm gonna open up the schedule right here.
Oh my God,
That comes
shut
out to
up.
Like a Dragon Gaiden.
I don't care.
Back on that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very interested in that. I love Chrono. Resident Evil 0, which I've only played once ever, like a decade ago, and I actually don't remember the game. Oh shit, I don't really remember it at all.
So why does he want to play Resident Evil 0? Like, really, dude, I have no time to play things. I have No free time. We're so busy. The hectic gaming schedule. Yeah, I'm gonna play Resident Evil 0. Okay, sure.
Okay, and people said that they actually liked that playthrough, but I don't really remember it. So is it any good? Would it be exciting? Is it rage-inducing? I don't remember it.
God.
Okay. We were actually supposed to play this earlier this year, and then for some reason we didn't. And then we were going to play it during the Halloween marathon, and then the Halloween marathon didn't happen.
Wait,
so like multiple times we got this line.
Wait, was that an optional boss? Did I just go in a circle? Straight up optional? Okay. I guess I missed this though.
Up and we never played it. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking. Now you could, if you disagree, if you actually think that would not be good, all right, then let me know. But I felt like that could be kind of neat because again, it's one I've only played once before. The last time I played it, I was not an interactive live streamer. I was more just playing games for myself. So now actually being an interactive live streamer with full face cam and everything, it would actually be a much better playthrough, I feel.
Yeah, I saw him on Twitter. I think Poems Future said this. He's just, it's like him trying to like rebrand himself. He's trying to go back and play these old games to like show that he's changed, I guess, but it's like, who really cares if you play Resident Evil 0 again? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of it psychologically. Like, what's his thought process with that? I have no fucking clue.
So I think it'd be pretty fun. Now, if you disagree with that, we don't have to do it. There's other things we can do.
Please don't.
Or maybe you would prefer if I did something different, like a different Resident Evil or something like that. There's other options. You know, January could be like, I also don't know how long Resident Evil 0 is. We could do like Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil Code Veronica X.
Why?
Or if you disagree with that,
we're moving on.
ideas, I feel like they're to come out in like late March now.
We're moving on.
No one could possibly say I'm playing too much of the same main games. Well, the conclusion of Like a Dragon.
Okay, dude.
Kidding.
Please.
I'm just kidding. It would be nice to get back to 700 today.
Wait, beg?
Keeps me afloat. So
okay, let's hear him beg.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
let's go.
I would just like to take a quick moment to remind all of you, as I cancel out this ad, because I want to talk to you for a second, so I'm canceling an ad that was on the stream.
Dude, that's great. That's great. Don't you love that? He cancels an ad so that he can directly beg to you. I thought the point of ads was so that you didn't have to do that. Like other streamers don't directly beg you for money, they just shill to you. Let me pause the shilling. I want to shill to you.
I rely on crowdfunding to make my living. That is how I actually
that's good.
Support my business.
That's
it's
really
crowdfunding.
Good.
It's not paid product placements. It's not paid promotions on a stream. It's not click this referral code and buy a shitty product.
Yes, it's only me pausing the ad so that I can directly beg to you.
And make me a few extra bucks.
Yes.
It's not let me sit here and shill and advertise.
Let me click
constantly.
the pause on the ad.
Your support during streams primarily is what keeps me afloat. So if you like this content, if you've enjoyed this podcast, if you enjoyed all my holiday stuff,
I have not.
Everything that I just mentioned to you, and you think that this could particularly be something interesting in the future, okay? Let me know by supporting the stream in one of these following ways. Memberships. Right now we're at 687 members. We were over 700. In fact, we were at 720 members.
Wow.
The other day.
That's
and
so
I went
cool.
on Christmas break, and I come back, and we're at 687. I've had enough. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It would be nice to get back to 700 today, considering the fact
I love that. I love the jokingly joke being mean, because there is no joke. What is the joke? I've had enough. The joke is I'm being an asshole. That's the joke. But it's only funny like if you're a really nice guy. Like if Mr. Rogers did something like that. Would it even be funny? I don't know. But it's like, it's not funny if you're just an asshole all the time. It's like a jump scare. If you just jump scare somebody the whole time, then it's not really scary no more. Phil, if you're an asshole the whole time, it's not really funny, dude. Come on.
Full-length Baldur's Gate 3 stream, and we have a nice Like a Dragon Chill stream later today. It would be great if we could get back to 700 members today. So please consider becoming a member, or maybe consider gifting some memberships. Listen, I know Christmas is over.
What am I doing?
But the season of giving continues, all right? And people around here will be very
the season of giving. Yeah, that's why he had to be reminded to give out his 10 free memberships on his own YouTube channel. He wanted people to remind him, and he would have forgotten if people didn't. Yeah, that was fun. That was on the Christmas stream if you want to check it out. Shill,
gift a membership. I'm very sure of that. So please consider maybe gifting some memberships to the channel.
Yes, except me, though. I
super
can't
chat,
do
super
it.
stickers, all great. Super thanks on a video. Thank you for those.
Get in here.
Tips are great. Right now, we will actually have the tip goals. Well, let me put it this way. Yes and no, we will. If we hit $100 in tips today, I will absolutely put on a hat. but I'm not going to be wearing a vest over a cardigan.
I can't take the cardigan
All right?
off.
I'm not going to dress up like I'm the freaking kid, the little brother from the Christmas Story who can't even move because he has so many things on as he goes outside because his mom is overprotected.
God, you're so special,
But
dude.
we will still have some tiered rewards if we
You're
hit those
so
goals.
special.
So please consider tipping. It helps a lot.
This
My
fucking
day off
guy,
is just
man.
around the corner. Yes, tips would absolutely help for that day. Again, grocery shopping, pet supplies, and other things I need to do.
I love it. I love it. When? Okay, I don't know. I don't remember when, but now the begging has straight up just become, I need money for my day off. It's been a while, I know, but I'm just thinking about how he used to say bills, private shit behind the scenes. Bills was the main one for a long time. Now it's straight up, I need money for my day off. Okay, like, thank you. What a cool reason.
Yeah, I have is from tips during these streams.
I
So
love it.
If you could tip today, that support would be greatly appreciated.
That's so awesome,
okay?
dude.
There you have it.
There you have it.
That's all I'm gonna say. There you have it.
not
I'm not
this
going
way.
to talk about this all day long.
Up here.
All right. So continuing on, let's now do a little segment that I like to say is my favorite segment of the show. I would like to think that it's your favorite segment of the show.
Oh my God, shut up.
Because you tell me that it is. It's a segment that I like to call DSP News, and during the segment, we talk about news. And the one big piece of news that we have to discuss today is the Rockstar leaks.
Oh my God.
And these leaks are based
All right.
off of the fact
Get ready for
that
him to
a
be
hacker hacked
annoying.
Rockstar. About a year ago, it was that same kid that I mean, he's not a kid anymore. I think he's 18 now.
Okay.
But
Like
basically, this is the person who hacked Rockstar and leaked all of those
yeah,
assets for GTA 6 all over the internet. And now it just dumped like all the data. Like the data had basically been mostly hidden, but now it just leaked. Okay? So you ready for this? Grand Theft Auto's 5 source code that was stolen by the GTA 6 hacker was leaked.
Okay.
So the entire source code for GTA 5 is apparently on the internet. All right?
Wait, was
This
that the same
code-
hacker? I don't think that was the same hacker. I think he's already wrong about that. I think it was a different hacker group that had the source code. And it's already been floating around for a while, but they finally just like fully released it because it was leaking slowly. So they were just like, hey, fuck it, we're just gonna release it. I don't think it was the same dude. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Something called Rockstar's Rage engine, which I believe is their graphical engine or whatever, whatever the games are running on. So that's been
Or
leaked on
whatever. The
It
news.
showed an early version of the GTA 5.
I love
map.
it when the news tells me like, today one guy went on a rampage or whatever, and then he like maybe like probably just like killed somebody or whatever. Yeah, that's a good news segment,
map, which
dude.
is very different
That's
from
really
the one
cool.
that ended up being the final GTA 5 map. That's kind of interesting,
So
right?
there's nothing here. No, there's nothing here. Okay, let's go.
It actually showed, get this, Bully 2. It confirms 100% that Bully 2 was in development. It actually was being made. And they canceled it. Okay?
All right.
It also showed that GTA 5
Oh, hello.
had a series
Who are
of
you?
DLCs planned for it.
Hello, Joe.
All single-player content.
Walking about in a place like this.
Okay? Including a DLC called Agent Trevor that ended up becoming the Doomsday Heist in GTA Online. A prologue DLC that was going to be a full North Yankton expansion explaining the backstory of Michael and Trevor and their criminal group as they were basically planning that big bank heist that opens up GTA 5. Liberty 5. They were actually going to have a Liberty City expansion for GTA 5 where characters go to Liberty City and have missions and stuff
Yeah, that would
going
have
on
been
in
nice.
Liberty City.
That would have been really cool.
All of this was already in development. 100%.
Do I think DSP is evil? I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. He's not like Onision or fucking, I don't know, like some real Predator style YouTuber people. I don't know. Evil, sure. I mean, very minor. I don't know. I don't know. Not like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. He's not as bad as like Onision or something, you know? I don't know. I don't think he's evil.
They were making it. Okay? In addition to all of that. Because that's not even the worst of it, in my opinion.
Oh,
All right? It was also revealed. They were working on the possibility of other games. They were probably going to make another Midnight Club racing game, perhaps.
Probably.
All right? They were actually
Probably. Dude.
in the early development cycle for making some kind of Grand Theft Auto based in Tokyo, Japan. Okay? And then
was
it was
for the
actually revealed
PS2.
they had 8. Yes, that's correct. 8 different story DLCs planned for GTA 5. 8 DLC. So you thought, oh, The Lost and Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony were great DLCs for GTA 4. They were going to make 8 of those. Okay?
Playing like a bitch.
So you might say, I don't get it. What happened?
Oh my gosh,
Right?
shut
Why
up.
didn't they make any of that content? GTA Online. Because
Yeah, this is I mean, I don't want to say it's a baseless assumption, but it's a pretty annoying thing to do in your news segment. If you want to like clarify that this is your opinion and shit, like sure. But yeah, I mean it's kind of irresponsible of you, DSP. You want us to think your opinion is valid and all this shit. It's not a baseless assumption, like I said, but still, it's kind of irresponsible for you to just say, oh, GTA Online is the reason. Like, this shit was never even announced. They never even announced this. It's not like The Last of Us multiplayer. Like, come on, it's unfair to just say that in your news segment.
there's all this evidence that basically when GTA Online essentially started printing them money,
it does suck.
they never saw
They're
that
gone.
happening. They thought GTA Online would have some kind of success, but that it would be kind of a side project for a side group of developers to work on, and then all their core developers would continue to make the great single-player content that had always been the staple of Rockstar games. But
They go down or
when GTA Online started becoming so popular
it's down here.
and had all these people playing it and dumping money
I'll come back.
into the microtransactions, they rerouted some efforts. And then when it got bigger, they rerouted more efforts, and they rerouted more efforts. In fact, it's rumored.
Also, okay, if he doesn't bring up the Last of Us thing, then this is not... He's so fucking annoying. Because it's not easy to run a live service game, and that's pretty much what GTA Online is. And we saw a big... I mean, they're not as big as Rockstar, so that should tell you something. We saw a big studio in fucking Naughty Dog needing to... They would have had to shift their entire studio to just focus on the online game. So yeah, Rockstar probably did that and weighing the benefits of the money that was coming in and all that shit. So, I don't know.
That the only reason that Red Dead Redemption 2 actually did come out is because it already had been further in development than any of their other projects. So essentially for them to pull the plug on Red Dead Redemption 2 and say, just work on GTA Online, would have cost them more money than it was worth. They already had too much time and money invested in it at that point, you see?
You see?
But basically, if they had had their way, they would have literally just canceled every single possible thing that they were working on at that studio and only made GTA Online content because it was making them so much money. This is a classic case of where art
so childish.
essentially suffers because of commercialism.
So fucking childish,
right?
man.
Because when you really look at video games, yes, absolutely, they're supposed to be products to be sold for profit.
They also
We all
have...
know. I mean,
he's also not... like, I don't know what he's implying here, because he hasn't really clarified. Is he saying Rockstar Games is greedy fucks? Is that what he's implying? Because they also have a publisher in Take-Two. So, I mean, if the publisher comes to you and says, hey, you need to do this, what are they going to say? Nah, we're not going to do it. Like, they have a publisher they have to fucking follow. They have a boss, so to speak. Come on, Phil.
that's how they get financed. No one's making a video
I don't
game
know.
that says,
I don't
"Oh,
know.
by
I hope he's not saying Rockstar are greedy fucks. I don't
the
know.
way, here, just have it for free because I like making games. Okay, maybe that does exist. Maybe there's some indie games that do that, right? But any of these big budget games, we all know that that's how it works. So they have to make money while they're also providing some kind of an artistic experience to humanity, right? Ideally, you want a balance of both. You want something that's an amazing gameplay experience, an artistic experience that's meaningful to society and culture, but also makes money for the company, all right? What ended up happening was GTA Online became so profitable, they literally forgot the fact that they were actually game creators. They didn't care.
Yeah.
They were rolling in so much
Rockstar
money
sucks.
that they didn't feel like it would matter.
That's what he's
They
saying.
basically, it kind of is
Yep.
the same deal what happened with Epic Games and Fortnite, right?
Hey, what about the Project 7 scam? What about that? When you got the money for it and you realized, hey, wait a minute, I already got the money for this. I don't actually have to do this if I don't want to. Remember that scam? Why is your business so special? Why does your shit not stink? What about Divinity? What about all the money you got to play Divinity and then you just didn't beat the game? The Patreon choice? What about that, Phil? Why are you special? Like, you can say this about yourself, dude. I don't know why you're acting like you don't do this shit.
What has Epic Games actually done since they started making money with Fortnite?
Oh, hello. Grazing Poro. Dude, what? 50 members? Are you crazy? Grazing Poro with the 50-member bomb. Holy fuck, dude. The bomb.
A la Bloodborne, a la Final Fantasy.
Big black butt, big juicy butt. Blue blocker. Huh?
Thank you, dude.
I'm him.
Thank you, thank you. Grazing Poro. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I mean, they bought a couple studios. Like, they bought the Fall Guy studio. And what happened? Fall Guy fell into disrepair and
Okay.
now is almost dead, right? They
Is
made a
it?
store to distribute games on PC, the Epic Games Store.
I mean, whatever. I don't care. His game.
What else have they done? Did they make another game that was good?
I mean, they published Alan Wake 2, which is a game that he admitted himself that he loved Alan Wake 2. He loved it so much. They published that game. I know they didn't make it, but I mean, they funded it, right? Phil?
No,
Hello?
because Fortnite essentially makes all them money. So why would they bother doing anything else?
Runny.
And this is the sad fact that these great game companies, right,
Here we go.
just seem to get almost corrupted by money. Rockstar didn't used to be about that. And then when GTA Online came out,
Yep. He's literally saying Rockstar are greedy fucks. That's his opinion. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That's so cool.
there was a complete flip
I'm
in
not saying he's
management
wrong,
direction,
but I mean, the news segment? Come on, it's supposed to be news, right?
and that's all they care about. And I hate to say it, but I have to say it. And I know a lot of you are going to be upset with me,
I don't
but
think
I don't
he hates to
care because
say
you know
it.
me, I'm an honest guy.
I'm gonna say it right now. I don't think he hates to say this at all. I think he loves to say this. But let's see what he has to say.
Every single person out there who's played GTA Online in the last decade, and you invested insane amounts of time and money into it, you have to understand you have
Hey,
to take
Pete.
part of the responsibility for the fact that Rockstar
What?
didn't make content for 10 years. You know that, right? Like-
You know that, right? You are part of the problem. Kind of like the people enabling you to continue living your lifestyle. You're just enabling DSP, aren't you? I love these fucking stupid ass game company rants because all this shit just applies to him. Anyways, let's see how it's the player's fault. I don't know.
If you wanted GTA 5 expansions, and you wanted Bully 2, and you wanted Midnight Club, and you wanted all this other content, the fact that you were sitting there on GTA Online, spending all of your time in it, dumping money into it constantly, that's why those games and expansions do not exist. That's why we're a decade later and we still don't have GTA 6.
Snort.
Because I hate to say it, people don't want to live with the consequences of their own actions. They want to feel like they...
What? Okay. Hold up. What the fuck's he talking about? Look at this irony. Isn't it ironic?
With the I hate to say it, people don't want to live with the consequences of their own actions. They want to feel like they can do whatever they want, and they have absolutely no responsibility whatsoever. And that's wrong. That's not correct. That's a factually wrong statement. It doesn't matter how much you want to pretend. But the truth is there's cause and effect in life. If you behave in a certain way and you reward certain behaviors, those behaviors will continue. Okay?
You gotta watch out what you're saying, dude. How is he saying this? How is he saying this without realizing the irony in it? What? Okay. Whatever.
Why do you think it is that Nintendo, as a game development company,
man.
ignores its fans all the time?
What?
Because no matter what Nintendo puts out, the rabid fan base goes and buys it up and slurps it up and douses them with money. For how long do people say, we want Switch Plus, Switch Pro, we want a better Switch because the Switch sucks. The quality is bad. We need a better graphics engine. We need, or a better graphics card in there. We need more powerful processor, more RAM. We want a better screen, better controls. We need to have a Nintendo console that's on par with everyone else. What does Nintendo put out? The Switch OLED. Literally the same exact console with a couple minor tweaks, but you bought it.
Phil, we want a gaming PC with a better graphics engine, with a better CPU, with a better cooling system, with a better stream layout, with a better setup, with a better background, with a green screen. And what does he do? Googats, that's what he does. Nothing. Phil, this is you. I'm him, bro.
I'm him.
Dude, can you fucking... Are you serious?
Bro.
Like, for real? How are you saying this?
If you're a Nintendo fanboy, right? So will Nintendo ever listen to your feedback? No, because they know that you're basically gullible. You'll buy whatever. Because
my
of
God.
the purchases decisions.
If you give this guy money to, like, you in the hopes that he'll better his streams, you're just a gullible idiot. No, he won't do that. Fuck, I'm getting fucked right now. Hold on. I gotta pay attention. You think he'll better his streams if you give him money? No, you're just enabling the behavior because they're rolling in the dough.
Of Nintendo fans, Nintendo will not listen to fan feedback. They know that people will still spend no matter what, so they don't have to listen.
Oh my lord.
It's the same thing with Rockstar. Directly through people's actions for a decade, what Rockstar found out is that it doesn't matter what they make. They just have to make stuff that prints money, and people will keep coming back. It didn't matter that they didn't make GTA 5 expansions. It didn't matter that they dropped all their other franchises that they had in development. Bully 2 would have been amazing. And they were like, oh well, Since people are going to pay us for this other stuff that's easy to develop, might as well just keep making the easy to develop shit and
Yeah,
rolling in our
he's
money.
such a child. I mean, sure, they probably thought that, like, oh, look, this is making a lot of money, but also he's not talking about the publisher. Like I said, they have a publisher. If they're like, hey, we're making Bully 2, and then the publisher says, how much will that cost? How much will that cost? How much money does GTA Online make? Huh? I don't know why they sound like that, but they're like, look, GTA Online's making all this money. You need to work on GTA. The cost is not worth it to make Bully 2. So, I mean, Phil, you're like, none of this makes any sense. Because we don't know what happened. We don't know why those DLCs got canceled. We don't know why Bully 2 was even canceled. The not announced game, by the way, Bully 2 was never fucking announced. So I don't know why he's fucking acting like it was, and then they canceled it. It never was announced. Come on. And we don't know why it was canceled officially. I mean, you could guess, you can assume. It's probably safe to assume that it's GTA Online. But if you're gonna talk about for like greedy fucks, Rockstar is so greedy. Like, dude, all this fucking irony in what you're saying. Phil, dude.
And that's literally what they did for 10 years. And everyone's like, gee, I wonder when the next game's coming out. And then they would boot up GTA Online and buy another car.
Shut up.
All right, now listen.
Now listen.
If
Oh, God.
you're okay with that, then that's fine. But there's so many people who are like such hypocrites. They're the biggest bitchers on the planet. Oh my God, I can't believe GTA 6 still isn't out. Yet you're still playing GTA Online. You're part of the problem. You're literally one of the big reasons why. You have contributed to the degradation of gaming culture. You understand that? Just like the people who just sit around playing Fortnite all day. There's nothing wrong with playing Fortnite.
Oh, okay, yeah. What do you mean? What a fucking stupid Okay, whatever.
Enjoy the game for what it is. But if all you do is sit around and play Fortnite, broadcast Fortnite, spend money on Fortnite, and act like Fortnite is the end-all be-all of gaming, you are a detriment to gaming culture as a whole. Do you understand that? You are. Same thing with people who only play Call of Duty. All I do is play Warzone all day. So you're a detriment to gaming culture as a whole because you refuse to broaden your horizons.
Oh my God. What if, hey, dude, what if, oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I think the stupidity just speaks for itself. Don't enjoy things you like to play. What if I only like Fortnite? What if that's all I want to play? What the fuck you mean? I don't get it. I don't know. Don't enjoy things, guys. Whatever you do, don't enjoy things. Just be a toxic asshole and complain about everything online. That's all you have to do.
Like, that's the only pertinent thing. How many content creators who only play Call of Duty
now it's content creators
then scream, oh, there were no new games this year that were any good? They're morons. From their very narrow worldview perspective, they refuse to look around them at all the insanely good games that came out in 2023, and instead they just complained that there were no good FPSs. Then fucking play something else and stop being an asshole who only tries to make money on FPS games because that's all you're good at.
Bro.
Actually, use your brain a little bit. But that's the problem with so many people is that they just hyper-focus on the one thing that's easy, the one thing that somehow is a payday for them or whatever. And that's the absolute positive wrong way to go about all this. It just is.
Thank you.
As gamers.
Really, thank you.
So he's telling a company not to make money. Good one, Mr. Business Degree.
Yeah.
And he's the biggest puppy of them all.
Oh, VLX. No, who was that? Oh shit, Turtles Game Kingdom with 5 Australian. Yeah. Hey, hello company. Please stop making money. I know your thing is making like a lot of money, but please don't do it. I understand being frustrated about GTA Online potentially costing you other games you actually want to play.
Thank you.
But like, dude, you sound so childish right now.
Just for that, I'm joining the cult of Fortnite. I
what? Thank you, VLX, for the 2. Yeah. Join the cult of Fortnite. Don't enjoy things, though. You're not allowed. You're totally not allowed to just play what you want.
That are now getting older. We have to...
Don't play what you want. Play what I want you to play. Oh my God. I can't fucking believe I died there.
Be more responsible with what we promote, with what we buy, with what we say is good.
Oh God.
Because we have to be careful that we're pushing this upon a generation that's very gullible, that believes everything we say, and that will just consume on a command. Right? Do you really think Fortnite would have been as popular as it was if there weren't so many capitalistic streamers jumping on it, dyeing their hair to look like cartoon characters, acting like fools, and trying to make money off of children? No, it never would have been that big or popular. It's because people are predators. Right? Same thing with GTA Online.
People are predators. Panda Lee? What? Hello? Did you forget? I don't know.
I think it was an online community of people. At first, it made sense. Then all of a sudden, you get people who are constantly streaming, the role-playing, this, that. Everyone's got to buy this car. Everyone's got to do this heist. Everyone's got to... It becomes an online culture, a predatory culture. And next thing you know, all people care about is what people are telling you is good.
I don't get it. This is so fucking stupid. This is so regarded. Guys, don't listen to what other people are telling you. Listen to what I am telling you. Because he's doing what he hates. You are the guy, Phil. You are the one right now. You are telling me to do the opposite. If someone tells me to only play Call of Duty, and then you come and tell me to play Baldur's Gate, aren't you doing what the other person is also doing? You're just doing the same shit. What is his point here? I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. Just, whatever. Let him rant.
Looking past that. See, wait a minute. It's been 5 years. Why is there no content coming out from Rockstar yet? What is going on? Duh. And then you spend another $100 on the next crib, right? It's like, so what did you think was going to happen?
The next crib.
That's exactly what happens. We all have to take responsibility for our actions. Me as a content creator,
oh my God.
I try to cover a variety of stuff for you guys.
That's a good quote, dude. Look at this shit. This is a good quote.
That's exactly what happens. We all have to take responsibility for our actions. Me as a content creator, right? It's like, so what did you think was going to happen? That's exactly what happens. We all have to take responsibility for our actions. Me as exactly what happens. We all have to take responsibility for our actions.
We all have to take responsibility for our actions. Okay. Me
as a content creator, I try to cover a variety of stuff for you guys because I feel like that's the responsible thing to do. And to tell you honestly what I think about it, right? When I played GTA Online at first, I did not like it. I played it again. I did the first heist, and I actually thought the first heist was decent. But I wasn't in love with it, and I was like, I could see the potential, but I could also see how this is a huge time waster. It reminded me of like those virtual online communities like Second Life or old, remember PS Home? That's what it reminded me of. So how the fuck did it become so popular? Because of content creators.
Dude, what do you mean? That is so fucking stupid. His logic behind, oh, a game becomes popular because it became popular. Like, that's not really a fucking really good discussion to have, dude. I don't know. Because content creators played fucking Anthem when it came out, correct? What about Anthem, right? People were playing that when it came out. So because people were playing it, shouldn't by default it became popular? I don't know. What does he mean by that? I have no fucking clue. I really don't understand what his argument is there. Because, like, people play everything. Go on Twitch right now and look. Well, don't go on Twitch, because unless you want to see some cool stuff. Some boobies and stuff. But, yeah, people play shit all the time. I don't know what his point is. I really don't. He was complaining that Lies of P wasn't at the Game Awards or whatever, but it's like, hey, people played Lies of P, so shouldn't by default it be a popular game? I don't know, because I'm using your fucking logic, dude. I don't get it. I really don't.
He's talking about his dents right now. Don't give them the money, just give me the money. I'm a cult leader and I'm super reasonable.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Turtles Game Kingdom. Thank you for the 5 Australian. Yeah, don't give them money, give me money. All of this boils down to, it somehow became about content creators. Somehow he turned the Rockstar situation into content creators. The fuck,
that's why.
Dude?
If there was no generation of content creators to tell you that this very, very drivel level shit was good, no one would be playing it.
Oh, they did.
People would have played GTA Online for a year and dropped it and moved on to the next thing. But because you get this entire online community of content creation and pushing it for profit and getting paid to shill, that's why we are where we are. That's why we haven't had a good Rockstar game in 10 years, besides Red Dead 2, which was good.
Yeah, bro, he's literally saying we don't have a good Rockstar game, besides the good one that exists, by the way, because of content creators. How the fuck did he spin that? How the fuck did he twist that into saying it's other streamers? He somehow, like, spun that into that. What? Okay, it's not them, like, owning a business and Take-Two telling them to work on GTA Online. No. It's the content creators, the ones that I am better than. What the fuck,
dude? It was already in development. Everything else was dropped because of this. And that's fucking pathetic. What's going to happen is gaming culture, sadly, is going to become
a
situation where the only games that anyone plays are the ones that make the most money, regardless if they're actually good.
I'm too impatient.
Regardless if there's a good story or anything like that. How many games out there have terrible stories, but people are playing the fuck out of them anyway? Why? Oh, it's addictive. Yeah, but is it addictive because you actually like the gameplay or because everyone's playing it online and you want to be a part of that community too? And I get that. But you have to understand that that's a slippery slope that you don't want to go down, because if everyone just plays games because they're popular, that's when everything becomes shit.
That is so dumb. Everyone just plays games because they're popular. Like, how does that even make sense? I never understood this fucking argument. It really doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm annoyed. I'm pissed
I've been
off.
saying very recently about YouTube. We just talked about this on my React show recently, did we not? That why does everything on YouTube seem fake and the same?
What?
Because YouTubers have found a way to create produced content that's completely fake, but follows the same formula. And everyone watches and digests it, and these people become millionaires making that garbage content. But people are too fucking dumb to realize what they're watching is fake. They think it's good, real content, and they continue to watch and support it.
I don't know. This just sounds, DSP, this says more about you than it does about content creators. Because I feel like if you're watching someone and you can't tell whether they're being genuine or not, or what, like if you're watching an entertaining video and you like the video, then you like the video. What the fuck is the problem? I don't get it. I don't know.
They're
I don't know.
stupid.
Whatever.
And we
I'm
have
moving
a
on.
growing population of people on Earth that are dumb and just believe everything they're told. They don't realize they're watching a paid advertisement when they're watching a product placement in a video, or someone being paid to play a game, or paid to advertise a game in a possible way. You know what I mean? Like, this is bad. People need to wake the fuck up. GTA Online is currently the textbook case. Now that we have this data, this concrete data.
What data? This motherfucker's been ranting about content creators and shit. Talking about data. The fuck? What data do you have? Come on.
That Rockstar was going to make all these great artistic works.
Also, oh, he's talking about that data, but it's not really data though. It's just, again, they weren't even announced. They weren't announced. We don't know. We don't know for sure. You're just gleaning info. Gleaning, one of those. Gleaning info based on the stuff that happened in real life. We don't really know. So I don't know. Fuck this dude.
Games, and they were all canceled because people wanted to play drivel for 10 years. That's bad.
It's drivel.
We need to actually...
It's drivel because I say it's drivel. Yes, that makes sense. Thank you, Phil.
Use this as the case example.
If I called Street Fighter 2 Turbo drivel, and you wasted your... Fuck! If I say that's drivel, and you wasted your life playing it, like... Is my opinion better than yours? I don't know. That, like, what? Who are you to say that it's drivel? I don't fucking
say. We have to stop this behavior. It's not just about what's popular for money anymore. It's actually about improving fucking people's brains and humankind. Remember?
This I don't play.
I'd like to hear Phil define gaming culture, considering him being the hateful, racist, non-satirical gamer.
Yeah. What does gaming culture even mean? Exactly. Thank you, Grazing Poor over the 5. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm lost what he means by this. Gaming culture. Oh, you're not a... He's basically saying, like, if you only play GTA and Fortnite or Call of Duty, you are the reason why we don't get good games? But it's like, this year was really good for games, so I don't know what the fuck he's even talking about. There's no logic to this. What about all the great games that came out this year? Thank you, Fortnite players, for being responsible for why Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and I really liked it. And Lies of P that I'm currently playing. Thank you. It was a good game. Thank you, Fortnite players. Thank you for creating this game. I appreciate it.
When games used to be challenging and fun and different, you get a meaning out of you played a game.
A meaning.
Now you play a game, it's like you're just fucking around, man.
What?
Right? Oh, I turned on GTA Online today. I fucked around. I dropped some money, by the way, but I fucked around in it.
Champions?
What the fuck? Then you'll never get anything good. And it's the same thing with Warzone, all these repetitive, nonsensical games that are just gaming for the sake of gaming to feel like you're part of this big thing on the internet now.
Gaming for the sake of gaming. What if it's fun? What if that's it? What if playing gaming was meant to be fun? What if that's the reason? I don't know, dude. Whoa, that's like crazy.
Enough of this shit.
Whoa.
It's time to grow the fuck up and grow some brains for ourselves and actually start acting like responsible humans rather than just going with the flow and being like a cow chewing your cud or a sheep following a fucking mentality that everyone tells you to have because they make money when you do.
There you go. Then he's saying, don't listen to other people. Don't be a sheep and listen to the other people. Be a sheep and listen to me. I don't know.
You ain't seen 10 bands in your life,
You ain't seen 10 bands in your life, Jit.
DSP Unicorn Talks Ninja. One person gets to be in NYC during New Year's Eve, live in front of millions, and one guy sits in a small room in front of hundreds. Who's successful?
Exactly, Rebsy. No, it's his fault that GTA 6 took so long. Thank you, Rebsy, for the 10. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, Ninja, he even brought up the sneak diss, the Muppet hair dye. He even snuck that in there this time. That's great. Classic.
Thank you.
Yeah, these fucking jesters,
Has
dude.
Phil been sniffing Jasper's catnip again? Hashtag justice for Jasper.
I had to do it to them.
I hope so. Maybe he'd be funnier.
Bro, you getting cooked. I wanna see ya whole playthrough. Also, Phil is just a idiot. He talks to talk.
Yeah, also, thank you, Smoke One Mo Gaming. Yeah, thanks. Maybe I will play, we'll continue playing the rest. And, Turtle Game Kingdom with the 5 Australian. Yeah. Maybe he has been, I don't know. But, let's keep going. This rant is crazy, dude.
Why do you think they tell you that?
Who's they?
I have skipped Grand Theft Auto Online for the most part. I played it at launch, and I played the first heist, and that was it. That's literally the extent that I played GTA Online.
Okay.
Did I miss out on anything?
Yes, potentially. If I'm a GTA Online player, I played, not that it matters, but I played GTA Online with Dudette, and we did like the heists, the Doomsday heist, and like those heists, and they were fun. I would say they're worth checking out. I don't particularly like GTA Online, but those heists are pretty fun. It was fun to do them. I don't know. Is he missing out? Maybe. If it was like my opinion, I liked doing them. So I don't know. What does that mean, missing out? What does that even mean? I don't know.
Can you name one thing that happened in GTA Online in the last 10 years that was so culturally important for gamers as a whole that the fact that I didn't play GTA Online that I really missed out? Name one fucking thing.
The Doomsday heist, like I just said, it was pretty cool. I don't know. Oh my god.
I rest my fucking case. You made these people rich. You ruined gaming culture.
Life,
0 games came out of Rockstar besides the one that was in development, and we all
0 games except the one game that came out. I love when he does that. That's a really cool segment. He thinks it like helps prove his point, but it just makes him sound fucking stupid.
You made these people rich. You ruined gaming culture. 0 games came out of Rockstar besides the one that was in development.
0 besides the one. Besides that one that was really good and was culturally significant in the gaming culture, whatever the fuck he said. Yeah, besides that one, 0.
And we all suffered because people were dumb. And it will continue. Nintendo will do the same. Call of Duty and Activision will do the same. Madden will come out with a game every year that's trash. These patterns will continue until, as consumers, we wise up and we stop rewarding mediocrity for the sake of being part of a virally popular thing because you're told to do it.
Yeah, this is so dumb. Because you can just apply this to him. We're going to keep getting mediocrity from DSP as long as you keep giving him money. You keep enabling his behavior, OIC, Ryan, 1 Minute Man, whoever the fuck. Yeah, this is what you're going to get. On a daily basis. It's never going to get better than this, dude.
Because people capitalize on your bad decisions. Wake up.
Wake up.
I clicked the wrong thing.
I clicked the wrong thing.
Okay. All right. I said my piece on this.
God damn, bro. That's ridiculous.
Let us now move on and get to shoutouts because it's late. Because I ranted too long on that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I didn't mean to click. People are like, oh, did he end the podcast abruptly? No, I clicked the wrong thing. Okay. Let's continue, shall we? So, shoutouts on the YouTube side. We have Dr. Oink who did a super chat. He says you should give Remnant 2 a go. It would be great. I'm not too interested in that, honestly.
Hey, dude, after his fucking long ass rant about gaming culture and gaming content creators, and it's your fault we miss out on good games. From what I hear, Remnant 2 is a pretty good game. Hey Phil, can you play this pretty good game? No. After that insane rant, no, let me go play Resident Evil 0 instead. Let me go play that instead. Let me go play some old shit that I have already played before instead of supporting like a new game and supporting the gaming culture. Yes.
It's another one of these kind of FromSoft style games. I've heard that it's perfectly fine, but at the same time, I'm just not interested in playing one of those right now. I think Rise of P was the best one of the last year, and I don't feel like jumping into another one. Yorichi, re-upping their membership and saying, hope everyone got what they wanted for Christmas. Thank you, Yorichi. I did. I got time with my family, and I actually got some nice presents, one of them which I'm wearing right now. So there you go.
He turned the generalized question into himself. Hey, I hope everyone had a good time. Yeah, I did. I had a good time, guys. I don't mean to brag, but I had a good time.
Okay.
Fuck you. This dude, man.
Cool. Let us now
Let us
do
know.
some shout outs. It looks like overnight, I actually received a $5 tip from Axel.
Okay.
Excuse me, that's absolutely disgusting.
Mama.
I'm sorry for that belch. I did not mean to do that. Excuse me, that's absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry for that belch.
That's like a,
I did not mean to do
it's
that.
like a Spyro enemy you fought.
Excuse me, that's absolutely disgusting.
It's like
I'm
a
sorry for that
frog
belch. I did
enemy
not
in a
mean to do
video
that.
game.
It completely took me by surprise, so I apologize again.
Jesus.
I'm trying to get my animations to play, but for some reason it's like super lag.
Okay, I'm good.
Wow, that is insanely laggy.
Holy fuck, dude.
There we go.
Indiana
Wow, it took
Jones.
forever. Okay. Wait, is it frozen? No, it's not. Okay. So Axel with our first tip of the day, a $5 tip.
Big ups, Axel.
Thank you so much, Axel.
Thank you so much,
And
Axel.
Axel says the following. Hey, Phil, I've been really enjoying your Baldur's Gate 3 streams. Thank you for sticking with it. I hope
Why?
everyone keeps supporting you and helping you with the game. I hope you, Kat, and Jasper had a great Christmas. Keep up your great content. Thank you so very much, Axel. The kind
Looks
words,
cool.
the contribution. I hope you had a great Christmas as well.
This looks cool, dude.
I received a $2.25 tip from Mr. Puffy Nipples. Any restaurant open on Christmas? We didn't even bother cooking for Christmas. We went out for dinner.
Oh, good point, Banana.
Probably Asian restaurants, because most Asian cultures do not celebrate the holiday of Christmas. At least in the capacity that we do. Like in Japan, they celebrate it, but for them, it's more like Valentine's Day. Like, that's actually how they equate it. You know?
I don't know. Why are you speaking for... I hate when he does this. He did this the other day with, like, British food during the Christmas marathon. Like, he acts like this weird authority that knows... He's so worldly. He knows about all these other cultures. But it's like the way he's speaking about them just makes him sound so fucking ignorant and weird and specific. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, thank you for the tip. I received a $1 tip from Adam. I absolutely love the idea of more Resident Evil. Resident Evil 0 is tedious with character switching, but it's still good. Yeah. Again, I want your feedback. Thank you. If you think Resident Evil 0 is the right one, let's do it. If you think a different Resident Evil is the right one, let's do it. Let's get that feedback going. I'd absolutely love to hear everyone's feedback. Thank you, Adam, for the feedback.
I'm getting too
I received
much
a
money.
$1. Hold on.
Oh, thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Jacob, for becoming a member. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes, dude. Thank you so much.
A $1.09 tip. Someone says, I would suggest Pizza Tower for January. Only around a 7 to 8 hour long game. Unless you actually tried 100% it. It's a game you missed out on. I've seen it being recommended in the chat. I'm not against that. Is it PC only? I could play it. I'm not against that. I don't know anything about this Pizza Tower game. I know people have mentioned it as like it's one of the games that at one point I guess streamers were playing.
Really, thank you.
GTA Online was fun, but Fortnite is better.
Dudette, I'll have you know you're part of the problem, bitch. You're part of the fucking problem. You're the reason why GTA 6 took so long. Come on, Dudette, you should know better.
And it got like virally popular for a while. But I'm not against that suggestion if you guys think that that's something that I would be interested in. I don't know anything about it at all.
Pizza
Like, I don't know
Tower.
what it is. I think someone had said that it was like a platformer or something like that.
Okay.
It's like Wario Land 4?
Wario Land 4.
Is it now?
I'm confused by that statement.
My melody.
Hold on.
This is her wedding ring.
Yeah, play Pizza Tower, dude. You're gonna love it.
Should have been filled with joy.
No, he's gonna play Resident Evil 0 instead.
I'm sorry.
Big ups. What is he doing? Brunel? What's happening?
But she was real to me.
Okay.
I saw her
Alright,
shining inside.
cool.
Others laughed at me, but I knew the truth.
Brunel? Hello? What the fuck is going on, actually?
Sorry, I got distracted by a couple emails that popped in.
Oh, emails.
So Wario Land, here's the thing about Wario Land. I've only ever played Wario Land 1, I want to say, on the Game Boy.
Oh, fuck, I
know
wasn't
exactly
listening.
what it is.
Hold
I
up,
know
hold up. I gotta make a choice. I'm crazy. Whoever thought of a human and puppet... I'm gonna lie. I wasn't really listening to the game. I'm sorry.
She was my guardian. Even
Okay, sorry.
The games are great. But like you say, oh, it's like Wario Land 4. I have no idea what the changes were from like the early Wario Land games to the much later ones. So I know what Wario Land 1 is, right? That's all I know. So again, hey, if that's something you guys are interested in and you'd like to see me possibly play it in January, let me know. I'm okay with that. If it is something unique and different, and, you know, it fits into the variety of my schedule, sure. Pizza Tower, let's look into it. I received a $20 tip
was my one true love.
from 1 Minute Man, who says Featherfall is very useful to avoid fall damage. Also, the actor feat can give you the edge to avoid combat. Featherfall we saw, and I think it said 0 fall damage, right? Like or very dramatically reduced fall damage. I guess what that means, you could basically like jump wherever you want and not take much damage. So I could definitely see the advantage of that.
Why are we getting a Baldur's Gate 3? Okay.
Especially with this style of game thing, though. I don't know if I want to escape combat. I'm gonna be honest. Especially with after,
Alright.
there's actually an encounter that's.
I don't care.
So are you saying that at certain points you would stop getting experience, even if
I don't fucking care, dude? Please stop.
Apollo Justice Trilogy, and you really like those games. It was good on Christmas Eve. On Christmas there was rain outside. He got Madden 24 and Ace Attorney Apollo Justice Trilogy.
Who?
Yeah, that just came out, right? The Apollo Justice.
All right, bro.
Like, on.
I don't care.
You got a ridiculous amount of stuff. You'll be playing games for months now. Damn. Well, congrats. That's a good. Also, conversational Mandarin has some kind of knowledge of martial arts, gymnastics, or dance experience.
Bro, what is happening?
You guys let me know what you think. If that sounds like something different.
Can we move on? Can we
Portal
move
and
on?
a new iPhone.
Actually?
That's like $1,500.
What?
You got a
Look at this. 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 Someone goes and tells them what they got for Christmas. DSP instantly talks about the money. Who the fuck is this guy? How is he real? This is so fucking annoying.
Portal and a new iPhone. Damn. You guys cleared house with some of that stuff.
You guys cleared house with some of that stuff. Implying what exactly? Like, I know he's trying to be a silly, goofy guy, like like I'm relatable, but it's just so fucking annoying. I know somebody who was like that, when you get a gift on Christmas, like, oh, how much did it cost? How much did it cost? Like, that's so fucking annoying. I don't know why. It's a gift. I don't know. That's annoying.
PS Portal and a new iPhone. That's like $1,500.
Yeah, bring up the money instantly. That's like, I hate that. That's really annoying.
You realize that, right?
You realize that, right? Wow, they must really love you. Like, dude, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you to bring up the price of a gift like that? That's insanely fucking rude and annoying.
Fallen Angel says I got my PC gaming. I got my gaming PC early. I got Mistborn Era 2-box set, Mansion of.
I don't care.
I now own the entire country of Somalia. Just so you guys.
Wait, what?
You got a new private jet? Oh, how nice! I got a yacht and a private island. Says Amplitory. Oh yeah. I now own the entire country of Somalia. Just so you guys know. I don't know if you guys heard, but I'm the new Somalian ruler, Supreme Commander. It's a pretty awesome gift.
Supreme Commander? What? Filza? Isaac? Heimler? What?
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. What the hell am I gonna do with Somalia? I have no idea. But
What? Huh?
Zen Shuriken says I got a rock. Well, you know what? The rock's probably more useful. You could probably like throw it and hit something with it, right? Immediately you can use it for something.
What? The rock.
John, it's good to have you here.
The rock is.
Bruh.
Bro!
Shout out to Somalia. This fucking Granny Phyllis here in his fucking cardigan just shit talked you, bro. Shout out to Somalia.
Today?
I love that joke. What a cool fucking style joke. Like, what was the joke even? The country is poor? I don't know.
Oh, man. All right, we got just a couple minutes if you guys want to talk about anything.
Yeah, a couple minutes.
A few extra minutes to chat before we will jump into Baldur's Gate 3 for today. Remember, we're in the Spider Cave, and I actually don't know. I assume I should keep investigating, because we didn't really investigate it after the fight ended. We ran out of time. So I guess first order of effect would be to search the cave for items and other things in there, right?
Okay, wait.
He's
talking about schedule. I don't care.
Parents, pretty good. We call
Are we done here?
Christmas
Is this
strips,
done?
is what she calls them. It's a Polish dessert. And my mom goes, "Oh yeah, don't we have that?" And my dad goes, "Wait a minute," and he opens the closet and he goes, "It's right here. We forgot to take it out." So on the phone, because I mentioned it, they took a panettone bread out and started cutting it up and eating it on the phone. So they were very happy.
All right. This okay. We got another one, so it's not over. The stream is not over yet, guys. We've got a second daily.
Good morning.
Podcast, quote unquote. Let's go.
Dang, that looked good.
And by the way, Kat agrees with me.
Look at this guy. He looks so depressed. Oh my god, I hate my job so much.
That makes me cringe. Ugh.
And she agrees with me. See? She agreed with me.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. I'm DSP, and today is my final consecutive streaming day of the week, Wednesday the 27th.
Okay, so this was yesterday. This was yesterday, and today is the day off. That's why he's saying consecutive streaming day. He says some fucking annoying shit like that. So yeah, welcome guys.
December 2023.
We're caught up on the fucking TV show. It's like Better Call Saul. This is almost as good as that. Whoa.
We are winding down to 2023 and the year is almost over. The problems persist. Basically, today I'm very late. Like, usually I would start my podcast.
Wait a minute. No. He's not going to fucking trick me with that. I'm not going to let that slide. What do you mean usually we would start our podcast? Like, he's going to say on time? What's he going to say? Dude, this guy's always late. He's late every fucking day. Whenever I watch him live, he shows up late. Literally every time.
Around between like 11 and 11:10 a.m. Right now it's 11:34. I've had nothing but technical issues in the last 24 hours. It's really annoying stuff that it happens every once in a while. I don't think it's anything lasting or big. It's just annoying. And
what's the death counter at? I don't know. Like
quite
7?
honestly, it's nothing too huge. First of all, so yesterday, my new printer arrived. I've talked about this a few times over the course of the last week or so. My printer died. And I've had a printer since 2017.
Yeah, he express shipped that fucking printer, by the way. He paid extra to ship it. For some reason. I don't know why. Couldn't go to the library or something. He just expressed it. Let's go.
And it's very basic. It was just like a flatbed scanner with quick, inkjet printer. Wasn't meant to do anything crazy, but I need it. You know, operating a business, I sometimes need to scan documents. So I sometimes need to print something out, a form, and fill it out and mail it and stuff like that.
All right.
It just so happens that I deal with a couple businesses and entities that live in the past. They live in the Stone Age, and they require you to actually have like physical printouts to pay bills and stuff, which makes no sense whatsoever, but it's just how it is with some companies. They lag way behind. Okay, so I need a printer, and I had one since 2017. It finally died. Like, it just would not print black at all. Even if I changed the print heads or cleaned the print heads, changed the ink, still wouldn't print. Obviously, the thing's dead. So I just ordered a quick one over a week ago off of like Amazon, like the fastest one.
I gotta say, because I know what he's gonna say. He had problems with the printer. He said obviously the previous one was dead because he was trying to do stuff on it and it didn't work. But how is it obvious that he's dead? Because he had trouble with the new one. So maybe it wasn't dead and he was just being fucking special. Oh boy. Go away, go away. Okay, good.
And it didn't show up till today.
Anyways.
You know, all the shipping with Christmas week and everything, it just kept getting delayed and wouldn't get delivered. And it finally showed up yesterday.
He paid extra, by the way.
Oh. And then yesterday I hooked this thing up and it says, oh, it works with Windows 7, Windows 8.1, Windows 10, compatible with like every version of Windows in the last 20 years. Don't worry, it shouldn't be a big deal.
Dude, Microsoft doesn't even support Windows 7 anymore. They don't even bother with that shit. Why the Okay. It was like probably some reseller on Amazon. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares?
And I'm like, well, that's good because my PC is old and has Windows 8.1. I can't upgrade it because there's so many old components in there from over a decade ago that likely they wouldn't work with Windows 10.
What do you mean, like? Bro, what? Get the fuck out of here. What do you mean, like? Whatever. Yeah, I can't upgrade my Windows because my computer will explode if I upgrade my Windows.
But I just need very basic print capability, so let me just order some cheap one. And, you know, yesterday I came into my office almost, I would say, an hour before when I would normally start my gameplay stream for Like a Dragon Guiding.
Like a Dragon Guide.
And I plugged the thing in, and come to find out, has no software whatsoever with it. Zero. No disk. No, nothing. Just go to this link. Okay? So I go to the link, and it says, all right, so did you plug your printer in? Yeah, it's plugged in via USB. All right, click this link. And it downloads files, but all it downloads is, like, drivers, right? It doesn't download, like, any software that you can use to use the printer. It just downloads drivers.
Why would it download Let's let him cook,
and it says, all right, so the drivers are installed. Click here to print a test page. Okay? I click test page. Oh, sorry. Printer is busy.
Bitch,
can't print.
You bastard.
It's busy doing what? I look down at the printer. It's not busy. It's just sitting there. And it's funny because this printer it has buttons. You know, you could actually do all the things you want to do with the printer through the printer itself rather than through software. So let's just see if I can scan a page. I go to flatbed scanner. I put a thing down, scan. Beep, 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 beep. Doesn't do anything. Beep, 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 beep. Scan. Beep, 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 beep. Does nothing. Huh?
Huh?
So what the hell's going on? I don't know. So basically, I spent an hour trying to get this thing to work before my stream yesterday.
How, dude?
Wouldn't work. So I started my stream late last night.
Oh my god.
Okay, apologizing to everyone. Sorry, I was trying to get this printer working. You know, it wouldn't work at all. After my late night stream last night, I restarted my computer. Okay, and I went back in and I tried to print again, and it worked.
Oh my
god.
god.
So it needed a restart, but it didn't say it needed a restart.
This motherfucker didn't even try to restart his computer. It needs to tell him it needs to restart. Oh my god. This guy is so special. This dude, man. Holy fuck.
So the print works, but the scan, I can't figure out how do I scan, right? So I start searching my computer and come to find out, like in Device Manager of Windows 8, you can see your printer, and if you click on it and you right click on it, it'll say like scan. So I go to use the scanner, but the scanner is the weirdest scanner I've ever seen in my life. It's a flatbed scanner. So I say, okay, let's scan. And it'll like scan, but it like auto detects segments of the sheet you're scanning, and it separates them into different files. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why is it doing that? I just want one file scan. Just scan the sheet of paper. No, this quadrant is file 1. This quadrant is file 2. This quadrant is file 3. I said, what the fuck is going on? Dude, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, right?
How is it stupid?
So then,
I don't know.
I was like, well, what about if I just use the printer itself? What if I don't even try to use any interface with Windows? So the printer says flatbed scanner, and again I hit scan. This time it works, and it scans it to my computer as one of those PNG files, and it looks great. So I'm like, all right, so I can basic print. That works, and I can either select.
Why is he explaining this? Should I just skip
color,
this,
black
dude?
and white, and I can scan. That's literally all I need it for, right? But you would think that should have been like you plug it in, it loads in a couple.
He was apologizing and saying he didn't update the member numbers because he was doing that with the printing. Oh wow. So he hasn't updated them yet?
It works. No, this thing needed an hour of me trying to figure out where all the shit was, restarting the computer and all of that. It's a mess. What's funny is they do have a program that you can download that basically makes all this easier. It's called their Scan and Print Suite program, right? Oh, cool.
Wait a minute. He started this by saying they don't have any software. He literally started this by saying they don't have software. There's nowhere to download any software. And now he's saying there is software. What's wrong with this dude? Why is he so unique, dude? Unique and meaningful.
No, it only works with Windows 10.
Okay, Windows 10.
So they sell a printer that says compatible with 7, 8, and 10, but the actual ease of use software for it only works with 10.
You dumb bitch, dude.
So there you go. So anyway, that was...
Hold on. Dude, you dumb bitch. Obviously it worked, though. It's compatible with Windows 8, and you have Windows 8, and it worked. The fuck you mean? Nah, they lied to me. They must have lied, you see?
My night last night, you know, that was my technical difficulty.
Dumb bitch.
After my stream was done, I queued up all my videos to upload as usual. All right, and everything looks normal. Usually what I do is, when I finish my late stream, I queue up my videos to upload for that stream. I do my schedule, and that's it. And I spend the rest of the night, you know, with my wife and go to sleep, and usually I wake up in the morning and everything's fine, right? No problems. I wake up this morning, and I got multiple messages from people.
Dude.
Are you aware that only one of your 2 Like a Dragon Guided videos uploaded? The other one says it's there, but it's not. It's in the playlist, but it's not viewable. I'm like, oh, come on. After all that problem I just had last night with the stupid printer, I don't need more technical difficulties, right? So this morning I come in here, and I'm trying to figure this out. It shows that the file uploaded to 55% and just stopped.
All right.
But the internet didn't go out, because you can see all the pages are loaded. It's not like the internet stopped working.
Wait, what is this?
It just decided to stop uploading at 55%, and it's just sitting there.
Is it a Patreon thing?
Stupid printer. I don't need messages from people. Are you aware that only one of your 2 Like a Dragon Guided videos stop uploading at 55%, and it's just
the PC bag. He's begging for a PC now. This whole segment is a subtle, not so subtle PC bag. He's just asking people to get him a PC. And it's very annoying, dude. With all the money you made, you probably, not even probably, you could have bought one by now. It's fucking ridiculous. Especially after that Rockstar Games rant and content creator rant.
So I'm like, so what can I do? Let me try to resume the upload. I try to resume the upload. It just sits there. It won't upload. I'm like,
oh no.
So is there something wrong with my uploads?
I need a new PC.
So I go to speed test. I run a speed test. My upload's fine. It's fast. It's not my internet. There's something going on with YouTube. I attempt to upload another file. That won't upload either. And I said, well, that's not good, because if I can't upload, I definitely can't stream. So what the hell's going on? So I sat here for about a half an hour this morning trying to figure this out. Behind the scenes, I'm messing around. Can I try this? Can I try that? I honestly wish I could tell you what actually fixed it.
Oh.
But I think there was something wrong with the browser window and its connection to YouTube. Because what I did is I basically like closed everything, and then I started fresh.
So oh my god, a second technical thing where he literally just had to restart it. Sometimes that just happens, DSP. Hot tip, whatever. I'm gonna give you guys a tip. If something doesn't work, try restarting the thing. That's why one of the first things like tech support tells you is to turn it off and turn it back on again, because sometimes that just works. Todd Howard style. It just works. DSP! Come on. This is ridiculous, man.
Like I reopened the browser.
He just closed a browser and opened it again. And it took him half an hour to fucking figure that out. How did that take you 30 minutes to figure out, dude?
This morning stream, I reopened
and
then I went and I said, let me try to upload a video again, and then it started working. So, is it true? Is it a way that if you're uploading to YouTube, you could get a dead connection on a connection, and you actually have to like force a fresh new connection to a new browser window to get it to work again? I have never experienced that once in my life. I've been a YouTuber for over 15 years. I've never seen that happen before, but never fails to amaze me the nonsense that happens when you're a YouTuber. So, finally it was working. So basically, for those who yes, Darziak. Darziak says, was this on Chrome? I had the same problem a few days ago. Yes, I was using Chrome. So maybe there's some weird thing, some issue with Chrome now, where uploads can screw up, and then you have to like completely close everything and refresh everything for it to work. But the good news is it's working now. But I didn't have a chance to upload Like a Dragon Gaiden Part 27. I got to like 10%. I was like, I gotta get my stream going. My stream's like 20 minutes late now because of all this bullshit. So just so you guys know, if you're enjoying the Like a Dragon Gaiden playthrough, it will continue later today. There is a missing part that will go live on the channel on demand. Apologies for that. Obviously not intended. It's, you know, more technical difficulties. Like technical difficulties on top of technical difficulties making me late today. Okay? But I'm here. Alright? And what I'd like to do, briefly, is outline how yesterday's streams went.
Why? Please,
I'd like to talk about ideas for the future, because yesterday we outlined some ideas for the content that I will do in January, and some people really seem to like it, and others have some other opinions. So I'd like to talk a little bit about that. Basically, we'll see. Let's see where the stream goes today.
I died.
Only because I tend to say, let's do this, this, and this, and then sometimes it goes another way. Actually, I have no idea where my phone is right now. I just looked, I was like...
Okay, Phil, can we move on?
I don't even know where my stuff is.
I don't care. I really don't. Look at this stalling. Go. What a good streamer.
I need it for the show. I'll be right back. I
lost
my phone. Well, if you guys can give me a second, because I need it for the show, I'll be right back.
He needs his phone for the show? For some reason. I don't know why. And he's gone, and he's gone, and he's gone. Burnell, are you there?
Burnell?
Haha, joke.
Mr. Burnell, you there?
Alright.
Let's
Crisis
go.
averted.
He can play Champions now on stream. Let's go, guys.
That's it. Today's just, it's been a whirlwind day.
A whirlwind day where he had to restart a tab and restart his computer. Wow, what a fucking whirlwind day, dude. That's amazing. That's so cool.
Your mouth drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that. With all this stuff going on. Anyway, so.
Cool. That's so cool, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is Wednesday the 27th of December. Like I said, we are very fast approaching the end of this year, and we are fast approaching the end of multiple playthroughs here on DSP Gaming. Both my RoboCop Rogue City and Like a Dragon Gaiden playthroughs are in the end stages. I actually spoke with my wife last night after I got off my Like a Dragon stream, and I said, where I am in the story, how much is left? And she's like, well, basically, you've got one more segment of chapter 4.
All right.
And then you've got all of chapter 5.
Executive decision. I do not care about what his wife said about where he is in the game.
Okay.
Shrug.
But I'm missing critical story. And what some people are saying...
I don't care. I really don't.
What's happening is the game just decides for you. I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place. I don't know what to do. Like, I am enjoying Underdark. I think it's a neat. I like the environment.
Okay, I don't care where you are in a game.
And maybe many years in the future. But I don't replay lengthy RPGs back to back. It's going to be a long time if I ever come back and step foot in this game again.
Wait a minute.
When we boot it up, let's talk about...
Wait a minute.
So...
Hold on.
Right? We fought the Bullet or whatever it's called. And that was really cool. It, you know, it was a unique fight where we had to basically cripple it in order to hit it because it was going to...
Hold on. What's he talking about?
I'm kind of between a rock and over-leveled for the other content that's on the surface that was expected that's what I was going to do next. So, now, I'm...
So what's he going to...
Kind of between a rock and a hard place. I don't know what to do. Like, I am enjoying Underdark. I think it's a neat... I like the environment. I like that we're running into these unique fights.
Unique?
Right? We fought the Bullet or whatever it's called.
You like
and
unique?
That was really cool.
I don't care.
It's now that if I keep doing the Underdark, which I'm okay with doing, I'm enjoying it, that... it might screw other stuff up.
Shoutouts to the Underdark Spadil.
At the same time, if we leave Underdark, right, we could, and I have a fast travel point down there, and we could just come back to it later, maybe after I've completed some stuff on the surface.
Oh, did he really, Banana Jones?
So, I really don't know what to do. Again, you guys know better than me. This game's been out since, what, August? So you guys would obviously know better than me, like, what is the viable option, what I should be doing. I might just leave it to you guys.
All right.
To this
useless
content.
segment.
That's interesting because most RPGs don't have this option at all. Most RPGs, it's like you have to follow this narrative path
What?
in order to make progression in the game. And
Yeah, you guys know hot RPGs like Baldur's Gate and Skyrim and fucking whatever. Yeah, you got to follow the path. You can't just like go exploring and shit. That's really cool. I love those games.
Kind of almost locked into areas of the game.
Does he mean like Persona? Because that's like a totally different game.
Until you do the narrative and then other things will unlock, right?
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know. Let's see.
Cool.
When we boot it up, let's talk about it. Let's try to make the right decision together, all right? And go from there. I don't think there's a wrong decision as long as I don't miss content. I don't want to miss critical, interesting content of this game. Keep in mind, unlike other people who play this game, this is it for me. My one run in Baldur's Gate 3 is my one run.
I'll let him cook
Would I
with
ever
this.
play Baldur's Gate 3 again?
Sorry.
Maybe many years in the future. But I don't replay lengthy RPGs back to back. It's going to be a long time if I ever come back and step foot in this game again. So I want to get as much out of this as I possibly can. So I hope that you guys understand that. That's what we're aiming toward. All right. So I hope that today's stream, we kind of figure out what we want to do together. We have that conversation, right? And we go from there. And hopefully we do the right choice, hopefully. You know, I know it goes the right way. I'm okay with doing whatever. If we leave Underdark, we can just go back. We have a fast travel now. And the enemies don't respawn, so it's not a big deal. If we want to leave and come back and go do the goblin stuff instead, I'm down for that.
The goblin stuff.
I guess let's see what happens, okay?
What does that mean, dude? Anyways.
There you go. All right. So today's streams, it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3. Today we decide.
All right.
What's next, okay? Tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it is Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer.
Fucking skip this.
Again, it's kind of like I'm reaching out to you guys for feedback on what you want to see. Now for multiple streams, we've done the Akimbo Renettis.
Okay, never mind.
Matches,
he's going to talk about Call of Duty. Let's hear him talk about Call of Duty.
Akimbo Renettis absolutely melt everyone. And other matches, not so much. Maybe tonight we want to switch it up again. Maybe I could go back to Melee. Remember how crazy it was Melee?
Melee.
So maybe we just pick a zany Melee weapon and try to use
it.
Maybe we go back to auto shoddy or something. Remember, I was going crazy with some of these builds. Maybe we go back
crazy
to
with them choppas
of that. Maybe, perhaps. I think that would be pretty fun. But it's going to be multiplayer tonight. That Warzone
these guys
stuff,
pass
I got
away
very bored
peacefully?
with it last time we played it.
I hate
don't
these
feel like
guys.
playing Warzone right now, so we'll do some multiplayer tonight on the late
These
stream.
fucking
I'm off from
flamethrowers?
streaming tomorrow. All right. Once again, it's going to be an errand-filled day of me running around trying to catch up on all the
Respectfully, please pass away.
But then when I come back on Friday, it is more Baldur's Gate 3
You
on the
should
late
pass
stream.
away
It is
now.
Friday Night Fights, Blanca, and Street Fighter 6 again on the late stream.
And they heal,
Okay,
which is
so
nice. All right. No, go away.
Should be fun. I hope you'll join me for that. Saturday will be endgame content of RoboCop Rogue City. As now we're heading to the end. I don't know if one 3-hour stream is going to do it. From what people said, there's 9 story missions.
Why am I
left
burning?
with the
Why am I
possibility
burning?
of a little bit of final side content. I don't think there's any way we're going to beat 9 missions plus side content in a 3-hour stream. We'll see, but if it needs 2 streams, that's fine. All right. And then the night stream on Saturday will be more Like a Dragon Gaiden. We're probably going to do the 4 Kings arena fights. That might take a while because if they're tough and we need to grind it out in other fights to level up my guys, we might have to do that. But I want to get those done, and then we get into the end of the story. So I'm predicting probably 2 more streams of Like a Dragon Gaiden.
That was weird.
Sunday's React Day, DSP versus the Internet, the final React show of the entire year. If you're a member over on my
I'm just bad, I
DSP
think.
React, be sure to nominate the clips you want to see me watch as the year-end show. I don't know if it could be more Christmas stuff, maybe some stuff about New Year's. Whatever. It could be a good variety of stuff this week. I'm excited to see what you come up with. Sunday night is a little bit up in the air. If it looks like we're about to beat RoboCop, then maybe we'll actually just do a RoboCop stream
No,
on
I
Sunday
tried to
night and
parry.
finish the
I'm
game.
so ass.
But if not, if it looks like we need at least another major stream or more, then maybe we'll just throw in like a Modern Warfare 3 late night stream or something like that. Monday will probably be more Baldur's Gate 3 and maybe Street Fighter. Tuesday, either
I'm so
RoboCop
bad.
Conclusion or maybe we'll start something new. All right. And then
New?
Tuesday night, more Like a Dragon Gaiden, perhaps the Conclusion. And then Wednesday, probably more Baldur's Gate 3 and then more Modern Warfare. That's kind of the schedule for the next week. So, new playthroughs potentially coming up, all right? We talked about this yesterday.
Bitch.
And I'm feeling like I want to do something survival horror in January. We're going to have like 3+ weeks of open streams before Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth and Tekken 8 come out at the end of the month. And I think that the perfect kind of game for that time is survival horror. Why? Number one, because survival horror games are not that lengthy.
Oh, fuck, I'm
Typically,
out.
you know, you can beat them between 10 to 20 hours.
No.
So it's not going to be something that,
Damn
oh
it.
no, I got stuck in the middle of a playthrough and didn't get to finish it before the end of the month.
All right,
if I'm
dude.
playing it too right.
I really
something
don't
different.
care.
Didn't have constant face cam. The quality was not as of what
Wait, what?
did Resident Evil 0. Why? Number one, I've only played it once before, and it was over a decade ago. Well, around a decade ago. I want to say it was like 2014, 2015 was the original playthrough.
So he wants to play Resident Evil. He's already made up his mind, but he's pretending that he wants feedback on whether he should play it or not.
And back then, I was not an interactive live streamer. I didn't have constant face cam. The quality was not as of what it is today. It was
you
a very
weren't as
different
boring.
time for me. It was the earlier days of streaming for me, and things were very different back then. That's number one. Number two, I barely remember the game at all. Like, I remember a train, and was it like a bunch of spiders or a snake or something? That's all I remember. I don't remember anything about...
Gabu the Third fighting a clown while watching a clown. That's a good chat post, dude. That's an astute observation. You're correct.
This game at all. So for me, it's going to feel probably like a real genuine first-time playthrough because for some reason, I recall Resident Evil Code Veronica X way more than I recall Resident Evil 0. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, you know, but it's definitely a thing.
Okay.
Now, I announced this yesterday, and some people seem to be all for it, gung-ho. Yes, this is excellent. I'm excited for Resident Evil 0 again because we haven't seen this in ages, right? Some people are like, well, I like the idea of survival horror, but I wish you would do something different.
You fucker.
And one of the suggestions that someone came up with was, why don't you do Silent Hill? Because Silent Hill just seems to be a franchise that gets a lot of attention.
Like,
well,
I got me, dude.
If you think about it, Silent Hill, I've played all 3 Silent Hill games multiple times.
I don't know.
Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3, right? I've played, like Silent Hill 2, I played on the hardest difficulty and had to beat the final boss with a melee weapon because I didn't have any ammo. I've done it. I've done that game to death. And there's a remake of Silent Hill 2 coming out.
I don't know, dude. You also played Resident Evil forever. You've played all of them. Like, what is there to do at this point? Why is he gonna... I don't know.
Earlier this year, I replayed Silent Hill 3. So that doesn't really make sense. You know, Silent Hill 1, it's not that great of a game, honestly.
And Resident Evil 0
It certainly doesn't look anything like the other 2, by the way. I don't really know. I haven't heard anyone clamoring for me to play Silent Hill 1. Plus, I don't know how I would play it.
Who the fuck is clamoring for Resident Evil 0?
Because they don't have an HD version of it. Yeah, there's no HD version of Silent Hill 1 on like consoles that you can play. Silent Hill 2 and 3 you can get in that HD collection, but 1 isn't available, and I don't have anything to emulate a PS1. Okay, so
yeah, you can't
basically. Excuse me, I don't really have.
Yeah, because emulating a PS1 is the most difficult thing you could do, of course.
The availability to play Silent Hill 1, and the other problems are the other Silent Hill games just aren't that good, and
yeah, just so in case you guys are wondering, Silent Hill 1 is on the PlayStation 3, so he can literally buy it and play it on the PlayStation 3, which he has. Oh, but it's broken.
There's no demand for it though, right? Like The Room, I played once; it was a great playthrough. No one's asked me to go back and replay
His
that.
PlayStation 3
and
is
other Silent Hill
old.
spin-off games, no one really asked me to go back and replay them. So the funny part is about Resident Evil, there's a zillion Resident Evils, right? And a lot of them I've only played the ones. I've only played Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil Code Veronica X, only once, and almost 10 years ago. Completely different kind of climate and atmosphere and gameplay of what I do today. So that's why I was leaning towards like a classic Resident Evil for the month. You know, so
can't play Pizza Tower.
There you go. Now, if you guys disagree and you can think of something else better when it comes to survival horror for the month, let me know.
Why
right now, I
horror?
still think Resident Evil 0 is probably the best option. But I obviously want to be doing something that you guys want. Keep in mind that Resident Evil 0 was nominated twice this year to be played. Once it was for playthroughs earlier in the year, and I think it came in like 2nd or 3rd place in a poll. And then it was actually voted in to be played during the Halloween Marathon, which didn't happen. So twice it was going to be played this year and kind of didn't happen. So now it would finally be the good time to do it, I think, right?
This is so weird.
So there you go.
He's
now I'm getting
so
people in the chat saying, why aren't you just focusing on Baldur's Gate 3? Because I'm a variety streamer.
Oh, shut up.
I'm a variety streamer. I can't just sit here and play Baldur's Gate 3 all day, every day.
Variety guy.
If that happens, people will get turned off and go away. There's going to be people who right now don't like Baldur's Gate 3, but they're enjoying the fact that I'm playing either RoboCop or Like a Dragon or Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, I almost said. Modern Warfare. They like the variety, right? If every day the daytime stream is 3 hours of Baldur's Gate 3, and we're doing that 5 days a week, that's going to turn off a lot of viewers. They're going to go away.
They already are gone.
Okay? So I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. Now, the other idea that I had, the game that will essentially replace Like a Dragon Guided in late night,
I got this
Sea of Stars.
This time.
Okay? Now, I'm excited for Sea of Stars for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's the spiritual successor to Chrono
Successor.
Trigger. Everyone says this game plays like Chrono Trigger. I love Chrono Trigger. Okay? Number 2, it won Indie Game of the Year at the Game Awards, and tons of people have praised it. Even on my streams have come by and said, Phil, you've got to play this game. It's right up your alley. You're absolutely going to love it. And it's only between 20 and 30 hours long.
Wait, what game?
Now, if I play Sea of Stars, all right?
Sea of Stars.
Basically, this is going to be a lot of night streams. What I'm thinking is we'll still do Street Fighter once or twice a week, but we'll probably do Sea of Stars 2 to 3 times a week. And then maybe we'll do Modern Warfare once a week, just for variety, okay? But it's going to be played a lot. It's going to be probably 6 to 8 hours a week of Sea of Stars, so that way we're making progress in the game. I don't want Sea of Stars to be a lingering playthrough that we still have 40 hours of by the time we get to the new release at the end of the month, you see? So basically, you're going to see Baldur's Gate 3 and Resident Evil 0 balanced at the daytime streams during the day, and then at night you're going to see a lot of Sea of Stars with some Street Fighter, and maybe every once in a while a little bit of Modern Warfare 3, and that would be the month, okay? So if that sounds good, awesome. But I need your feedback. All right.
Thank you.
Really? Thank you.
Says he's all about variety. Plays the same games.
Great fucking point. Yeah, why is he playing Resident Evil
Definitely
0
need your
again?
feedback if you don't think this is good.
Play
if you think this sucks, or if you have better suggestions, I want to hear them. All right? The whole Silent Hill thing,
hold on, I'll give you a shout out in a second. Hold on.
Silent Hill 2 and 3.
I'm fighting DSP
Silent Hill
right now.
1 can't even be replayed right now. There's no modern version of it, and the other Silent Hills don't seem to have any demand for. All right? So if you've got a better suggestion, please, all ears. I'd love to hear your suggestion of what you'd like to see. JDTV says you should reverse it. Resident Evil should be a late night stream and Sea of Stars a daytime stream. I don't think Sea of Stars, I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe I'm wrong, and again, this is what I need feedback on.
Out of my way.
I see Sea of Stars is going to be the late night chill stream playthrough, just like Chrono Trigger was, just like a Dragon Guide.
Yeah, go away.
I don't see Sea of Stars getting tons of attendance or support.
Get the fuck
I think
outta
that's
here.
going to be the game that is the oddball game that I balance with the other things that are getting attendance and support.
What a weirdo.
Maybe I'm wrong, but if it
Hold on,
plays
I'll
like
give
an
you a
old school
shout-out
RPG, I get a feeling it's going to be treated like an old school RPG.
Oh, Lord Kane 666, thank you for the 2, man. Yeah, he's all about variety, but he's gonna play Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil, all these Resident Evils.
In my content.
Variety.
You see what I mean? And old school RPGs don't get love in my streams or content, quite frankly. Okay?
Okay.
And the other good thing about this is, really, if I play Sea of Stars, that's the other game, the other big game of 2023 that I kind of missed, right?
Oh God, Grazing Poro with the 10 fucking gifted memberships, dude. Thank you so much. You legend, dude.
I'm him.
That's you. Thank you.
I missed Baldur's Gate 3, but now I'm playing it and I'm understanding it. I missed Sea of Stars, but now I'm going to get to play it.
Where's he going?
So I'll actually know all the best games of
Burnell?
last year, which is great, because a lot of the times I missed them.
Mad
and now it seems
Clown
like I'll
Puppet,
finally be able
hello?
to kind of play them all, right? So that's what I'm thinking. But again, I would absolutely love your feedback if you think that there's something better that I can do. All right, let me know. So there you go. Okay, so that's my idea. And by the way, if you're wondering, well, when is the year-end series going to start? The first week, full week of
so the year-end series are him, like, talking about his games of the year. We're going to be watching that. I have to.
January.
I have to watch that.
So not this week coming up, because that's half December, half January. But that first full week of January, night streams are going to end up being the year-end series. Excuse me, I had to burp. And what I mean by that is there's going to be Game of the Year awards, most disappointing games of the year countdown, and the new one, the Viewer's Choice Best Playthroughs of 2023. Please continue to nominate games for the Viewer's Choice by typing exclamation point best
we will
of
not be doing
2023
that.
into the chat. That brings up the link. Please nominate your favorite playthroughs of the year in there. This coming weekend, I'm going to tally up your nominations. We're going to make a poll. You're going to start voting on that poll for a few days, and that's going to determine the ranking of your favorite playthroughs of the year. It's probably going to be very different from my personal Game of the Year picks, because you probably like various playthroughs that I'm not even thinking of, right? So there you go. So let's see what happens, and it should be fun.
Oh, the
so
parry.
this week coming up, full-time gaming, finishing up with RoboCop likely, and hopefully finishing up also with Like a Dragon Gaiden, 2 games
I'm
finishing.
fucking DSP
and
up,
then
dude.
likely that first week of January,
This
all their
clown.
games being balanced with one of these new playthroughs, with the late night streams being the year-end series, and then eventually bring in the second new playthrough once the year-end series are done, and going from there. Okay? All right. Guys, normally this would be a longer podcast where I'd say, oh, we got this to talk about and this to talk about, but I was late. I was late to start today because of technical difficulties. So instead of drawing
I
this
got
out,
greedy. I got
what I'd
greedy.
like to do is basically do some shout-outs and see if anyone wants to talk about any particular topics or whatever, and kind of go from there. I don't really have anything particularly too important
I got
to
greedy.
talk about on today's show, regardless. So let's do some shout-outs here, okay? And go from there.
I thought I could
don't
finish
think I
it.
have anything on the YouTube side so far, but once again, just so you guys know, I've been
Wait, my
having technical
controller died.
difficulties with shout-outs too.
No, it didn't.
So in the
Never mind.
last week, I've had several people contact me during
we're good.
streams and saying, so I tipped you, but you didn't shout me out.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, huh?
Huh?
I'm sorry about that. I wonder what's going on. And then I would go check, and yeah, they've tipped me, but I never received a notification from PayPal to tell me that you tipped, so I don't shout it out. And then if I check my PayPal manually, lo and behold, there it is. And it's frustrating because I want to give credit.
Yeah, so this dude got banned from, like, every single tip congregator, tip fucking whatever the fuck, whatever those, they're Stream Elements and Streamlabs and Muxy. He dropped the Muxy because people were like, were able to like fuck with it and be like, hey, Joe Biden tipped $500. They were able to do that. Like they were able to like fuck with his notifications. I don't know if that's still the case, like if they could still do that. But he dropped all of those. So now you gotta tip him in this suspicious ass fucking way. Like a direct tip. And like he doesn't know who it's from. He wants you to believe he doesn't know who it's from. So like you have to put your name in the message or else he won't give you a shout out. It's like some weird backdoor fucking suspicious ass fucking tip messages. It's super weird. I don't know why he still does this. It's so awkward.
To every person who contributes. I'm so grateful you guys give me my living. You allow me to do what I love for a job. I'm thankful for every single person who contributes to these streams because this is my income. This is it. This down here,
You're welcome,
that's my main
dude.
source of income right there during these streams. So I completely apologize that sadly I haven't shouted out everything that's come in. I don't know what's going on with that. And then last night when I was streaming, Like a Dragon,
yeah,
a few people did super chats and things, and none of them showed up in my queue. And then, no exaggeration, an hour later, a whole hour later, they showed up. And the pop-ups came. The people weren't even on the stream anymore. They had left. Like, wow, that sucks. You know, I can't control that. That's a whole third-party service that tracks that stuff. So obviously there was something between, what do they call it? The UI, or the feed that comes from YouTube was delayed.
Oh my God.
Going out to this third-party service, so it didn't catch it and play the animation in time. So,
yeah, it's not my responsibility for my own stream and people literally giving me money. Yeah, it's not my responsibility. I have nothing to do with it. It's not my problem.
Excuse me. Let's do shout-outs for what I actually have here. And if I miss anything, please, by all means, let me know. I want everyone to get credit. I really do. All right. So we start off today with a $5 tip overnight.
From Santa Claus.
From Axel. This person says, you're a really good guy. I hope you get credit for this in the future. It's nice being able to chat to a content creator that's respecting his audience and doesn't view them as a number. What? No wonder you've had support for 15 years. You
nice bait. Nice fucking bait question. Let's see how he responds. He loves questions like this, like little tips like this.
Jasper Kitty is very cute. Thanks, Phil. Now, I just want to let you know, this is not me writing these messages to myself.
Yeah.
Okay? This is, you know, people complimenting me. I guess they have a feling that when they're on my streams, it feels different.
He loves that.
That's good to know. So thank you, Axel, for the $5 tip that was overnight.
Oh, you bitch.
I appreciate that. And then there's another $5 overnight tip.
Hey, it's all good, Banana Jones.
So basically, this person combined something personal with kind of a message to read. I don't want to really involve the personal stuff, but here's what they say. They say, I want to put out a message to people that don't give Phil a fair shake. I believe if you ignore all the vitriol online and take DSP's content for what it is, you'll end up being pleasantly surprised. So give Phil at least a fair chance. He deserves it. Thanks for everything.
No.
You're welcome. I appreciate that. It's another $5 anonymous tip.
That's bullshit, because you watch this guy for like a day. Watch like an hour of this motherfucker, maybe less depending on if you're smarter than me. But like, I watched this guy back in the day, like well, it's not that long ago, 2017, and you know, I was like, wait a minute, this dude like jerked off on this dude jerked off on camera. Like, who is this guy? Why does everyone hate this guy? What's going on here? And then you watch him and you figure it out. You just see it. You see how much of a toxic piece of shit he is. It's really that simple. That's all it is. So no, if you give him a fair shake, you should see, if you have a fucking brain, why people don't like him. It's very easy to see. It's so simple to see.
So a couple tips came in overnight. Actually, there's another one that came in overnight as well. As you know, I count those for the stream. I don't have to, but I do anyway, because, you know, I'm so appreciative of you guys. I want everyone to get a fair shake and a shout out, okay? So there we go there.
It's not my responsibility, though.
I received a $1 tip.
Okay.
From Slayer. He says, I want to say I'm enjoying your Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough so much, I've started playing it myself recently. Cool. I'm glad to hear that, Slayer. If anyone is inspired by me playing Baldur's Gate 3 to play it, first of all, that's shocking to hear because I'm so late to the game. You know, the game came out in August and I'm playing it in December. But hey, if anyone's watching me play and now they're convinced to check it out, enjoy. I'm at a level 3 high elf druid. I have the ability to talk with animals by default. I'm at the druid hangout area after defeating goblins by the gate. By the way, did you receive an email I sent about Singaporean law video that you watched on your React show? I saw the email. I just haven't read it. I believe the email came in on Christmas Day. I was kind of busy. I haven't really had a chance to sit down and catch up.
He said he didn't do anything.
Christmas.
Okay.
But I will get a chance eventually. I promise you when I get some time to myself. Who knows when that will be.
He already gave himself a fair shake. Snout out to hate. That's a good job.
I will give it a look when I get a chance. Thank you, Slayer, for the $1 tip. I'm glad to hear that you've been inspired by the playthrough and you're enjoying the game yourself. Cool.
Oh, boy. Cool,
okay.
Dude. Very cool.
I received
cool as ice.
A $15 tip from Baldur. He says, Phil, I have been enjoying the streams and chilling with chat. Today's my birthday. I want to show some appreciation for the content and for the community. Well, Baldur, happy birthday to you. I hope you're having a good day. I hope that you have some kind of a celebration there.
To you.
I don't know if you have anything planned for yourself or not.
To
thanks for joining me on your birthday. That's cool.
What a depressing way.
Hopefully you're here to enjoy Baldur's Gate 3. And I always say this to everyone, because everyone says, So what should I do on my birthday? What do you recommend? Here's what I always recommend. On your birthday,
who the fuck
as you get
says,
older,
dude, the guy literally did not say that. The dude literally didn't say that, and apparently a lot of people say that. What? Where did he come up with that lie? What the fuck? Who says that? Yes, Phil, please tell me what I should do on my birthday. Ah, yes, please, Phil. You should know. What the fuck?
All right? When you become more of an adult and you get busy with life and other things going on, okay? Sadly, your birthday just kind of becomes a normal day, right? For me, my birthday is almost always just a normal day. Like, I don't usually have much planned or anything planned.
Again, what authority do you have? Just because yours is doesn't mean everyone's is, right? Why are you speaking for everybody? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking... Like, who does he think he is, bro? I don't know.
Busy guy. I got a life going on. I got work going on. You know, you don't really have time to say, oh, it's my birthday. Let's have a party. Let's do this or that out of the ordinary, right? You don't. But what I will say is this. If you... And by the way, did my chair move? It looks like it did. It looks like it needs to move this way.
Second hit. I never get it. Fuck. I never get it.
Now it looks more centered, doesn't it? Now it looks like I moved it too far. Now it looks like it needs to move that way.
Yeah, Germanic lad.
That's what I get.
I would put him full screen for clown mode, but I'm busy.
That's centered. You can tell it's centered because look, the buttons on my shirt go between the bar at the bottom. So that's centered. That's dead centered. Okay. Let's try this again. Even if you get older and you get busy and your birthday ain't that much of a special day anymore, all right? On your birthday, you should take time, either if it's as small as 5 minutes of your day.
You should do this, apparently. You have to do this if you listen to this dude.
Take time to do something that you like to do on your birthday for just one moment. Or maybe it's a movie you like to watch the movie. Maybe you have a drink, it's your favorite liquor or your favorite mixed drink.
A drink.
Eat something you enjoy. Go do an activity. Play a video game you really like, right? Do something physical you enjoy. Play a sport
what
or whatever.
The fuck
whatever
is he talking about?
Take that one segment of the day, even if it's the most busy day ever, and do it. Because then you can at least say you did something that you enjoyed on your birthday. And that's what you can remember about it. Not all the other crap that was going on that maybe brought you down. Maybe you had to work on your birthday, or you were at school on your birthday, or something frustrating that happened on your birthday. Just that way you can say, hey, at least I observed it and I celebrated it and it's something to think about and remember from that day rather than, my birthday hat came and went. I don't even remember it, right? So there you go.
Okay. Whatever.
That's my recommendation. All right, as you get older. I always try to do that. Do one thing the day that you can remember. So, anyway, happy birthday to Baldur.
You bitch.
Hope you have a good one. And thank you for that very generous tip. Biggest
yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. That whole fucking segment, I don't know what the hell he's on about. Yes. Yes. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted.
I received a $5 tip
from
Dan the Man.
I need bigger
Thank you very much
weapons.
to
Bigger
Dan the Man for a
weapons.
$5 tip. Look at that up on the leaderboard.
Fuck off, please. I'm trying to do something.
Was that a chopper? That was something loud flying over my house. It was a weird sound. I don't know what the hell it was. Okay. Thank you very much for that, Dan the Man. I received a $1 tip from JDTV. If I can give my 2 cents, I think Sea of Stars should be a daytime stream. My problem simply is I cannot attend late streams. It's nighttime by then where I live and I gotta work the next day. Watching it on demand for me isn't an option. I can't interact with you. Sea of Stars is a game I would love to watch live, and Resident Evil is a horror game, which in my opinion is better for a nighttime stream. And also, when you stream Chrono Trigger, I couldn't be here exactly because it was a night stream, so no hate, buddy. I'm really wishing you would do Sea of Stars as a day stream. I hope you understand. I understand your feedback, but again, this is definitely,
Download
I will
it,
tell you
bitch.
this very honestly.
I got
One
downloaded
of my
him.
biggest disappointments as a
I
content
downloaded him.
creator is that in 15 years, I have somehow not convinced my mainstream audience
downloaded,
of how
bitch.
good JRPGs are.
Yeah, this
I don't know how I haven't.
He's spamming super. Spamming buttons. I beat him. He fucking lag. I used lag tactics. What the fuck, dude?
Done this yet. Because I love the JRPG style. I've played so many JRPGs over the years. Classics and new ones in between. Okay?
Okay.
So many awesome franchises. Final Fantasy. Chrono Trigger. Earthbound. Suikoden. Blue Dragon. Right?
All right, dude.
The Persona
I get it.
series.
You love
which I didn't even know
JRPGs.
existed until recently. Now the Like a Dragon series, which is now a turn-based awesome JRPG style game, right? That's just to name a few. It's just off the top of my head. Okay? Well, some of the epic JRPGs that I've played over the years. But for me,
I don't know. He's so weird about playing a game. He's so specific. Like uber specific. Very weird. Very strange style streamer. I have no idea what he's thinking. I really don't. Maybe because I don't run a household and I don't stream for 15 years. This is not my day job. But I don't know, dude. You should be able to just play what you want. like, isn't that the thought process? I don't know. Shouldn't that be the thought process? I have no clue. I don't know.
Every single time that I play one of them, here's what happens. And this is me being...
I guess if you're DSP, though, and you beg for money, then you can't do that. Because then people aren't interested in some games and are interested in others. I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Honest and transparent with you as to why you don't usually see JRPG playthroughs as daytime content, okay? People like it, but it's a small group. Typically, when I play a JRPG, I struggle to maintain 300 viewers on a stream. Struggle. And that's okay. That's fine. But I need to balance this streaming business with content that will bring butts to seats, as they say, and the people who will engage and support the content. In the case of Baldur's Gate 3, this is not a JRPG. It's a Western-style RPG with turn-based elements, but it's definitely still a Western RPG.
Western-style RPG? He can't just say CRPG. It's not a character RPG. Yeah, it's a Western-style RPG with elements and...
In the case of Baldur's Gate 3, this is not a JRPG. It's a Western-style RPG with turn-based elements, but it's definitely still a Western RPG.
Turn-based elements... What? Turn-based element? Whatever. Fuck you, dude. What is he on about?
It won Game of the Year. So this game has an...
Wait. It won Game of the Year, but according to the Game Awards, right? That's just the Game Awards? That's just like one thing. It might not be everybody's Game of the Year, though. But now, also, he doesn't care about the Game Awards. This dude literally every year complains about the Game Awards, doesn't give a shit, doesn't really care, doesn't fucking want to talk about it, but he talks about it. And now he's saying it won the Game Award. The Game of the Year Game Award. But I thought you don't care. What, like, is that the authority? Are they the, like, authority over what game you should like? I don't know. Apparently now it is. But if you asked him, like, a month ago before it happened, he would have said, no, it doesn't matter because any game can be your Game of the Year. But now it's the authority.
It's still a Western RPG. It won Game of the Year. So this game has an abnormal amount of hype behind it compared to the other slow...
what?
So this game has an abnormal amount of hype...
E-normal. I love E-normal.
It won Game of the Year. So this...
Hey, Paco, thank you. Thank you for gifting a membership, and Calves for receiving the membership, dude. Enjoy your emotes, dude. Thank you.
I'm getting too much money.
Thank you, guys.
Game has an abnormal amount of hype behind it compared to the other slower-paced turn-based RPGs I would play. And even then... you'll notice that since I started playing the game 2 weeks ago, the attendance and the amount of people watching the playthrough has gone like this. And this is very typical for these kind of RPGs. It's very hard to maintain.
It's very typical with you because you're boring. People want to see you play it. They show up to watch you play it, and then it's a be careful what you wished for situation style deal. Because then they see how boring you really are. And then they stop watching because you're fucking boring. And they don't like you. That's what really happens. In case you want to know the inside scoop, I have inside information. That's what really happens.
Or retain an ongoing audience, all right? I think Baldur's Gate 3 right now is the exception. This is a game that even every time I play it, we get good attendance, good engagement, and yes, support has actually stayed at a consistently good level as well. But here's the thing. When I play these variety streams, I try to balance the content out, so that the streams that need to have the most attendance and or the most people engaging and supporting are the daytime streams. The night
anyways, let's go back to the game.
Streams are primarily meant
I can't watch here. I can't sit here and watch them. What do you, I'm fucking bored.
It doesn't matter if I play a multiplayer game on a first stream or a late stream.
Oh god. Alien with the 5. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Thank you for the 5. Enjoy your emotes, guys. Whoever wins them. Step right up and get your fucking membership. Thank you.
It's the same game either time. You know what I'm saying? An RPG. If I'm going to play a slower turn-based RPG, and I know for a fact that it's not going to bring in as much of an audience, having it as a late-night chill stream, where we can be a little bit more relaxed, have more interaction, not really care so much if it brings in a big audience and or a bunch of support, because I already had a daytime stream that did that for me. Then we can...
This is like the investor meeting. I love pointing this out. The investor meeting, the audits with the investors. Why are you talking about this? It's so fucking weird. Oh, I can't go that way. Yeah, I don't know. This is shit you should keep to yourself. Keep this shit in your own head. Write this down in your Excel spreadsheet. Write this down on your Word document, bro. Why are you telling me this? I don't get it. Is this gonna make me feel bad for you? Am I supposed to want to give you money because you say you don't get money? I don't know. It's really fucking weird. It's really strange.
Have it as a more relaxed, laid-back stream. A game like a Dragon Gaiden. The only reason I'm able to play that game is because we've been balancing that with better daytime streams that bring in more attendance, more engagement, and more support. If I was playing Like a Dragon Gaiden, Sea of Stars, Final Fantasy VI from the Final Fantasy collection, that pixel remasters from last year, you know what I'm saying? If I was playing all RPGs, this whole business would fail. It would.
It would.
Now, the thing is,
it's already failing, dude. It's been in decline since you started.
I would love to play a ton of RPGs. I love them. They're some of my favorite games of all time. I keep telling you guys, back in the day, there's other ones like Lost.
You like Phil being so small?
Odyssey.
Hey, Nugs, thank you for becoming a member. I think you were already a member, and it bugged when YouTube demonetized me. So I think that's why you didn't get an alert. I'm sorry, Nugs. I scammed you, apparently.
To this day, I keep telling you guys I want to play Lost Odyssey.
Oh, it said you could send it? Okay.
Still haven't gotten around to it. One of these days, I swear we're going to play Lost Odyssey. I don't know when it's going to be, but I swear to you we're going to play it. It's one of the games that's kind of on my bucket list at this point.
Okay, Lost Odyssey is a game that he says fucking inspired him to start streaming, start making videos. And he's been dangling that carrot for like fucking 9 years or some shit. The game is called Lost Odyssey. He still hasn't played it.
But that's just the deal. All right?
Boys.
I wish that more of my audience liked RPGs like you and I do. Because JDTV, I think you and I are of the same mindset.
Boom, boom, boom.
We love this kind of older, you know, not necessarily older, but this style of RPG, right? Sea of Stars is a new game that plays like an old game. That's a good
damage,
thing.
Bro. I'm a damage guy.
That's a very well-received game.
And stamina.
But if I play that as a daytime stream, I can tell you right now, attendance is not going to be great, and you're going to end up getting lower engagement, lower support. And then when I play Resident Evil at night, because I'll be honest here again, I'm told that the late night streams get less attendance because of the timing. When I'm playing a stream at 7:15 p.m. my time, all right? On the East Coast of the United States, that's 10:15 p.m. In Europe, that's the wee hours of the morning where most Europeans are asleep, okay? So it's this stream, the daytime stream, where I can get the biggest audiences. So that's why I usually play the biggest, more highlighted game.
I don't know. He talks about like streaming early to benefit more people, but it's like, dude, just stream earlier. You wake up at like 11. You wake up at like 11 o'clock your time. Like, just wake up at like 8 and stream at 9 or something. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know. This is your job. You should stream all day. I don't know. It's fun. I love streaming. It's really fun. And I don't know how someone who does it for their living doesn't seem like he wants to stream more than he currently is. I don't know. Maybe he's sick of it. I don't know.
On the daytime stream. That's why Baldur's Gate 3 is a daytime stream. That's why I'm thinking the survival horror game will be better as a daytime stream. More people will want to see me play that.
The self-imposed
I understand what
schedule.
you're saying. Oh, play it at night. That doesn't affect anything. My blinds are always closed. I have the same lighting and all that. The whole idea of play a horror game at night does not hold water in my setup or anything like that. It doesn't matter what time of the day I play a game. It's all the same to me.
Damn it.
Okay? But for me, that's kind of the deal is I feel like sadly, RPGs just don't get the love with my audience. Whenever I play an RPG, you'll see half the audience show up. And the other half saying, well, when he plays a more action-paced game, I'll be back, right? I think, again, with Baldur's Gate 3, that's the exception, you know? But I feel like that's what's been happening.
I don't even know what he's on about anymore.
RPGs just don't retain the audience, right? So, anyway, excuse me. That's the deal. Now, you might say, well, why don't you alternate? Why don't you do Resident Evil 0 as a daytime stream, Sea of Stars as a night stream, but then later in the week, Sea of Stars as a daytime stream, and Resident Evil 0 as the night stream? We could do that. I have done that before. The problem with that is, like I just said, what if there's someone
I have to go
who
to
can only
Geppetto.
attend one or the other stream? Now, you're literally telling them you will never be able to attend every stream of the game you like because I'm alternating time slots, right? That's another thing that I found. Consistency works. If you're going to consistently make a game a daytime stream, you'll get that crowd back every time you stream it on a daytime stream. If you consistently stream a game as a nighttime stream, you'll get that same crowd back.
What the fuck? What? That wasn't there before? Guys, I've been lying. I've been a naughty boy. I've been lying in the game. Lies of P.
Every time you stream it as a night stream. But if you're alternating between the
I didn't
two,
know that happened.
You end up polarizing and splitting that audience because maybe some people can't watch the late night stream.
Oh wait, he's talking about
can't make the day stream because they're at school or work, right? So, you know, I get what you're saying, JDTV, but unless people can, like, convince me, you know what I'm saying, that this would make sense, that I don't know. And there's nothing that I've seen in any kind of convincing way that if I play Sea of Stars as a day stream, that it's going to have people show up. Like I said, I always felt like we were looking for a game to replace Like a Dragon Gaiden as the late night chill stream that we know will not get as many views, will not get as much engagement, will not get as much support, and that's okay because we're balancing.
I love that. He does this. Oh, it's not, you guys aren't gonna give me money. You guys aren't gonna show up. You guys aren't gonna care about the playthrough, but that's okay What do you mean that's okay? Why are you even saying it then? Like, fuck off. Hello, people that are currently watching. You guys do not want to watch this. You guys will not give me money. What the fuck does that? Why are you saying any of that? What's your problem? The fuck? It's so fucking annoying.
And Street Fighter, those are games.
It's okay though. Remember, it's okay.
That are going to bring more people. You see?
You
That's
see?
my take. Okay.
Okay, dude. Whatever.
All right.
All right.
Lil Shake and Bake did a super chat asking, did I ever go camping? I want to do it more. I like it and I want to do it more. I've never been camping. I was fishing several times with my father, and I actually really enjoyed relaxing with my dad out in the woods or at a lake, fishing somewhere. But haven't done it since I was a kid, and I have never been officially camping anyway. Nor are we really interested in it. My wife and I are not really into that stuff, so. Okay,
So weird.
Now I gotta refresh everything here. Hold on. Refresh. Okay, I received a $20 tip. From 1 Minute Man, he says, when in Underdark, you can climb down to something called Festering Cove. There's all kinds. There's like a crazy boss down there. There's a magical weapon. And apparently there's some kind of a scroll, a spell of summoning down there from a scroll you can learn. I mean, right?
I'm sorry.
I went to Underdark and I got all this shit early.
Why is he freezing so much?
And now I just spanked the rest of the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how that's gonna work. I actually don't know if that makes the sense to do.
Why are you
right
freezing?
Now we've already played 3 hours in Underdark and we've got a singing sword. I got a bunch of necromancy spells. Maybe I should leave Underdark.
All right,
stuff,
dude.
like, should I go
don't
to Goblin
fucking
Camp
care.
And do all that stuff, the druid stuff, and all of that. And I enjoy the fact that the game's open world. I really do.
Okay,
That's nice.
let's hear him complain.
But at the same time, I do feel like for a first-time player like me who has zero intention of going back and playing this again right away, that it does kind of maybe make it a little bit more dangerous. Because what if I stumble upon something that I shouldn't be at, or I end up getting too far in one area, and now next thing you know...
He's so annoying, because that's just the game. If the game is designed that way, then that's the game. That's the experience. That's part of the fun, is that you stumble upon shit, and you fucking see shit that you might not have seen otherwise. And then, if you like the game enough, you play it again, and you see other shit. Like, I don't get it. He's so annoying.
You've kind of ruined other parts of the game that were actually quite meaningful if you've done it in a different order, but you don't know that. I'm not spoiling myself, and I'm certainly not planning on doing a second run to do the stuff that I missed, right? So that's what I mean. It's kind of weird because we're exploring Underdark, yet we have no idea why we're down there, right? There's no plot at all. We're just down there fighting things. We have no clue why you even go down there. There's been no explanation of what it is, why we're under there, right? It just is. It's just a place with a bunch of stuff in it.
It is a place.
Maybe if we had a better idea or understanding of why, right? Do we try to figure it out? I don't know.
I don't know what to fucking equip, dude.
You could still go back and do Underdark after the Goblin stuff. I mean, that's what I figured. Oh, I didn't. Sorry. Wait a minute. JDTV, yes, I did. You tipped $5, correct? No, you tipped $1, correct? And I counted that, did I not? Oh, wait, no, I didn't.
All right,
You're absolutely right. I didn't. It should be 52. Thank you, JDTV.
Okay.
My fault.
Okay.
You're correct. Okay. Because there's Slayer at the $1 tip. That's right. That's right.
What is happening?
I should play Octopath Traveler by Square Enix if I like 2D, but modern RPGs, multiple endings look similar to Chrono Trigger. Oh, I know. I missed out on both of those. I missed out on both Octopath Travelers. And the funny part is, that first...
Whatever. I'll come back.
The first Octopath Traveler game years ago had tons of hype behind it, and I missed it because I was playing Persona 5 a year later. And I think Persona 5 took precedence over it at that time because people were dying to see me finish that game.
He has to blame everybody. He has to blame everybody for something even so insignificant as fucking playing another game over another one. It's not my fault. Like, I don't know.
Came out earlier this year, and that game just went poof like this. Like, no one talked about it. No one acted. No one even. It really didn't get traction or any kind of hype in mainstream media like the first one. I don't know what happened. The first one, like, everyone was talking about it. Everyone was talking about Octopath Traveler 1 as if it was some groundbreaking, amazing retro experience made modernized and everything. I didn't hear anyone really talking about Octopath Traveler 2. It was like a fart in the wind. I don't know what happened.
That must mean it's bad, correct? Obviously.
I don't know. So, by the way, Louis Casino, I have no idea what you're talking about. He's claiming that he contributed. There's nothing on the YouTube side and there's nothing in tips, so I don't know what you mean.
So this keeps happening. He gets angry at people that are like, Phil, I tipped you, but you're not reading my tip. He gets angry at people now.
How did you contribute? Are you saying that I missed a tip? Are you saying that YouTube didn't count? Because it's not on the YouTube side. I'm staring at my YouTube page right now and there's nothing. And that's YouTube. That's not even my third party. So you didn't do a super chat. So are you saying that you tipped and I didn't claim the tip? I didn't call out the tip. Is that what you're saying? If that's the case, I have to check my PayPal. Please clarify in the chat because I don't understand what you're saying here. You've been spamming the
Please
chat.
Please tip me again and clarify.
Am I ever going to go back to play Divinity 2? Fuck no. Absolutely not.
What?
This game, I will say this.
What? Hold up, dude. When he stopped Divinity, he says we'll come back to it. He said he hyped up his audience. He dangled the carrot. What the fuck? Why do they got strings? He kept it open. He said like, oh, we're gonna come back to it in like maybe a few months or a year or something. And now he's straight up saying no. Let's see what he says.
This game I like better than Divinity 2. I will say that wholeheartedly. I feel like the game is more polished than Divinity 2. You know, the story's kind of more interesting. I like this game better. Divinity 2 was fine for what it was, but was very kind of a little bit rough around the edges for me, I felt.
That was bad. That was dumb.
And definitely, you know, it only had the zoom out style graphics. You never even had like zooming in for cutscenes and stuff. This game, I think, it just does it a lot better. So this is Divinity 2.
I'm so ass.
Fully realized, right, into like a really higher production value game. So it's the better of the two, so I wouldn't go back.
Why though? He had a 70-hour playthrough that by the way, in case you're wondering why I'm fucking spasming over this, people paid him to play that. He used to do a thing on Patreon. Oh god. What is that? He used to do a thing on Patreon where he would you would pay him, and if he reached like $1,000, $1,250, he would then play a game of your choosing, and people voted for Divinity. And he never beat it. He never finished it. He rage quit or board quit it, I guess. He got bored of it. But people paid him to play it. Literally, they paid him straight up. And now he's not going to play it. Thank you, Phil.
Mr. Louis Casino, that's great. You didn't answer the question. He's, oh, I didn't spam. I wanted to let you. You didn't answer the question. What are you saying?
What is happening?
Are you saying that you tipped me via PayPal? Are you saying that you did a super chat? I need you to answer the question of what you're talking about that you've been posting in chat repeatedly, so I know what to look at. Paul Cross thinks now would be the perfect time for Stardew Valley or Dave the Diver. Stardew Valley. The whole idea between that kind of a playthrough, like a Disney Dreamlight Valley, a Minecraft, Animal Crossing, a Stardew Valley, is that this is an ongoing game that I'm going to be playing at length.
I hate
this. It's going to be known as the stream you come to if you want to relax and talk with me.
Yeah.
Where the game kind of takes a back seat to our hanging out and having interaction, right? That's really what those games primarily always were. And so in my opinion, am I looking for that right now? No. Why am I not? Because I know at the end of January, there's 2 giant games that are going to take priority and a lot of my time. I also know that in mid to late February, there's multiple games, and then in March, there's multiple games. If this was an open area of like 2-3 months where everything was kind of like, okay, uncertain, not sure what I'm doing, then I'd be like, okay, let's look for a long-term chill game like that. But I don't think adding Stardew Valley in would even do it a service. We might just get into the swing of things of playing it once or twice a week, starting to really get it to be a regular thing, and then I have to drop it because we're playing other big games, you see? So I would say it's a good suggestion, but it's not something that makes sense right now.
Yeah, I don't know. When does it make sense though? I don't get it. Like there's always games coming out. So he always says like, "Oh, there's too many games coming out, so we can't play this game because there's too many games coming out." But like when is there not games coming out? I don't get it. There's always quote unquote downtime, but I don't know. Why just say I don't want to? Just say I don't want to play it. Why give all these weird vague fucking excuses for why you don't want to play it? There needs to be downtime. Then the sun needs to be at a 45-degree angle on a Tuesday at 12:39 p.m. And then the stars will align for me to play this game. Like why? Just say I don't want to play it. That's it. Move on. Why do you gotta fucking be so weird about it?
Things on the horizon. What I'm looking for right now are games that are fun experiences, digestible experiences, meaning I can play them over January and finish them by the end of January.
Wait, because what does that mean? I'm looking for games that are fun and digestible. What if Stardew Valley is fun and digestible? What does that even mean? I don't get it. I really don't. I can just tell him, hey, Phil, it's fun and digestible. Will he play it then? Probably not, because he already made up his mind.
And then jump wholeheartedly into the new games rather than having 12 lingering playthroughs going on because I started games that were way too lengthy and I didn't get to finish them in time. That would be the opposite of what I would want to do.
Excuse me.
What am I doing with my hands? I don't know what I'm doing right now.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, funniest part is Louis Casino still has not answered my question about...
Yo, he's getting actually angry at this dude who tipped him.
...how he's contributed, so I'm just going to ignore it from now on.
Oh my
I received a $3 tip.
Thanks for the money, bitch. $3 tip, let's go. Read if it's bait. I'm going to die, bros. Bros, it's over.
So, basically, this person says, and I'm not going to read the entire message because it definitely is kind of like drama bait.
What?
But it says, it's funny how people who always criticize me and or... People who use me as a way to get popularity for themselves, then get incredibly jealous whenever something that I do is working, and then copy me. So particularly this person is saying that there is someone out there who has made fun of me regularly, but now, because they're watching me play Baldur's Gate 3 and seeing that my playthrough is working, it's highly entertaining, the audience loves it and wants more, now they're going to play Baldur's Gate
Wait, Aqua Teal?
3, even though they had absolutely, positively no intention whatsoever of ever playing the game until they watched me play it.
Wait, who? Who's he talking about? Do we know who he's talking about? Who's he talking about? Which detractor is he legit calling out here, actually? Detractor, I hate that term.
The audience loves it and wants more. Now they're going to play Baldur's Gate 3, even though they had absolutely, positively no intention whatsoever of ever playing the game until they watched me play
it. Who's he talking about? Yeah, also dude, he straight up says they had no intention of playing it until I played it. As if you're that fucking important, bro. Like, what?
That makes me cringe. Ugh.
I don't know. I have no idea what the hell he's even talking about.
Yes.
Yes, I am so important.
That's all I'm going to say. Yes. That kind of stuff happens all the time.
How? When? When the fuck does this happen? Guys, I don't know if you knew this, but when he played Mario RPG, it was so cool when fucking, when Tevin, like, dropped whatever he was doing and said, fuck this guy, Phil, I'm gonna play Mario RPG because Mario, everybody loves DSP playing Mario. Yes, that was so fucking cool. Yes, I loved when that happened. Because it happens all the time, you see? That was super cool, dude. Is he talking about me? Is it because I'm playing Lies of P? I don't know. What is he talking about?
That's all I will say. Shout out to Cypress for 17 months as a member. Well wishes.
Yeah, Bankley.
Sorry, I've been silent. I wish you a happy 2024. Thank you very much to Cypress. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the support. Okay.
I was being DSP. All right, Phil.
We're deaf. Because logic applied to me in the Game Awards.
What? Okay. He called someone deaf. He's about to call someone deaf. Let's see.
That same logic applied to me in the Game Awards. Absolutely incorrect, BITW awesome. You're deaf.
Wait, what did he say? Hold up, it's too fast. What did he say?
That same logic applied to me in the Game Awards.
That same logic applied to me in the game. What is he talking about? Hold up.
Cypress for 17 months as a member. Well wishes. Sorry, I've been silent. I wish you a happy 2024. Thank you very much to Cypress. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the support. Okay.
For now?
That same logic applied to me in the Game Awards. Absolutely incorrect, BITW awesome. You're deaf. Because all year, I literally said, if people really want me to play Baldur's Gate 3, I will play it when it makes sense, when it fits in the schedule. When did it fit into the schedule? This month, when we finished up all the other playthroughs from the fall.
Fit in the schedule? Like, what does that even mean?
It didn't make sense to play an insanely long RPG right at the beginning of 4 months of straight non-stop new releases. So you are absolutely, positively wrong.
You guys love that? You love that? Look how long it takes him to do a stupid fucking gimmick joke.
Absolutely, positively.
Hesitate. Oh, gotta find it. Where is it? Boomer.
Wrong.
Then he has to check the data. Look at himself. Okay, it's over. Joke's over. But wait. Now it's over. Cool, dude.
Wrong.
Oh, and then he brings it back.
Bruh.
Okay. Let's continue.
Clown mode. Fuck you. He's so mean. How was he even wrong? I don't know. I don't care. We're moving on.
And I never said that, Bewitcher. Enjoy your permanent ban.
What did Bewitcher say? What did Bewitcher say? Where is he? That's not what you said. LOL. You said Starfield was gonna be game of the year and there was 0 point in playing Baldur's Gate 3 because it was dead on arrival. Yes, DSP said Starfield would be a contender no matter what. If the game was broken at launch, it would be a contender for game of the year because it didn't matter. Because it was coming out on console. That was his excuse. The game was coming out on console, so it would be a game of the year contender, no matter what. So the guy is half right. But DSP's gonna ban him, of course.
And I never said that, Bewitcher. Enjoy your permanent ban. Love it. Love it.
Love it. I love it. Take a sip. That's the shill, Phil.
Anything else, guys?
Anything
we are
else?
near the end of the podcast, for the record. We're
thank
at the end of
God.
the podcast. I didn't even mention anything when it came to contributions today. So let me just
What?
very briefly.
Yo, I didn't even beg today. Let me just real quick beg today. What?
I didn't even mention anything when it came to contributions today.
No way.
So let me just very briefly mention this. Goal for today is to hit 700 members by the end of the day. We had over 720 members the other day, and then Christmas happened because I wasn't here, and we lost a bunch and haven't gotten any back.
No way.
It'd be great if today we could get a little bit of a rallying. If you like my content, if you could support it and become a member or give some memberships today, that would be superb. The other thing is to hit the goal of tips every stream. Now, we've already hit the tier 1 tips goal, which is
We already hit
stupendous.
it. We already hit it.
If you want to see some rewards today,
This right here.
that would be great. Okay, that would be great if we could have some hit a tips goal of like the hat or a vest today. If you wanted to vote
Oh my
on a
God.
hat or a vest, yes, we would do that today. Rather than just being the holiday hat every day, instead today we could vote on a different hat if you would like to do that. It's been a while since we did that. That's if we hit $100, $150. A
how's
vest.
the gout?
I haven't worn a vest in
The
quite
gout's
some
been
time.
pretty good, but it's been tough, you know? It's been tough. It really has, Fart Priest. The gout's been tough, man. I can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, mate.
And yes, I could wear a vest over a flannel shirt. That would be fine. So please consider
Thank you for
contributing
asking.
today. Thanks in advance to anyone who supports my content. Reminder, this is my income. That's it. You know, there is ad revenue on YouTube,
I can't do
absolutely.
it.
It's not giant or anything like it used to be, and I don't have anything else. No product placements, no sponsorships, no partnerships, or anything like it used to be.
Enhance. Meow. Yo, Phil, why are you doing that? When Phil pulled out the Chinese eyes was really fucking weird. Why'd he do that? Why is he doing that? Bruh? The fuck? You can take that out of context. Phil! Why you're on camera. Come on.
No sponsorships, no partnerships, no shilling. It's literally, this is the income. So if you could support the stream today, thank you in advance. Okay. So Louis is saying there was a tip. All right, now you're saying, what was it, a $2 tip? All right, I'm going to look for it.
Yeah, 2014 DSP's back.
I'm going to look for it. Here we go.
He's auditing this dude.
Ready? Here we go.
Ready? Ready
We're
for
going
the audit?
spelunking.
This is
We're going
so
tip
stupid.
spelunking.
Tip spelunking. Thanks for the audit, Phil. This is a great moment in the podcast. I love when Joe Rogan like stops what he's doing to look through his tips and then audits the viewers and then calls them an idiot and calls them deaf. That's a fun segment. Bug mechanics. All right, Phil, speed it up.
Let's see.
Let's see. Did you tip me, bitch? I need to know if you tipped me, bitch. I need to know for real. Did you tip me? Did you send me a tip? Because if you didn't, I'm swinging. I'm swinging these hands. Ban Hammer's gonna swing.
That one there. Could this be it here?
The legitimate tip audit right now.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
So
Mr. Louis Casino did tip me $2.
there you
this
go.
morning.
Oh, are you gonna apologize? Are you gonna apologize for being mean to this dude? Let's see. Will he apologize? My guess is no.
I don't know why I didn't get the email for it. This has been happening for some odd reason.
Let's go. He just okay. He hasn't gotten the email. Will he apologize?
Every once in a while, I'm not getting one of these emails, and I don't know why. So I'm going to have to look into that.
Okay. Apologize now.
I don't know how I could fix it.
Okay, say you're sorry.
Because when I look in my spam folder, the emails are not going to my spam folder.
Yeah?
It's just that, for some reason,
Yeah?
PayPal is not sending out all of the notifications for me. Maybe it's just a problem with their interface. Their email interface isn't working properly. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, all right.
Say you're sorry. Are you going to say you're sorry?
So Mr. Louis Casino tipped me $2.
Nope, he's not going to say it.
And says the following. Crap, I just misclicked. That's what he said. No, he didn't say that. He said the following.
Great.
Any advice for dealing with anger issues? I'm afraid one day I'll lose it on someone and get in trouble with the law.
Wait,
Listen.
What?
One day I'll lose it. Following. Any advice for dealing with anger issues? I'm afraid one day I'll lose it on someone and get in trouble with the law.
This is bait, right? This has got to be bait.
Listen. For me, my anger issues come from various different reasons.
You want to strangle some birds, right?
Okay. I am definitely way less angry today of an individual than I used to be. I used to be way more of an angry individual when I was younger. But over the years, I've kind of mellowed out and learned not to be so upset about everything around me anymore, which is obviously a great thing. And I'm constantly getting better at it, right? If you have anger issues, really, you got to ask yourself why. What are you getting so angry about? Is there a determining reason behind that? And analyze that. And if you can't figure it out for yourself of what exactly is causing it, right, then you got to seek professional help. Because there are many people out there who should be able to help you with that, figure it out, right? And it's not going to be a YouTuber who's going to be able to help you out.
What he says, if you can't determine a cause of anger, you should get some professional help. But if you can determine a cause of anger, that still doesn't justify the anger. Because I know what he means here. He's referring to himself because he thinks it's okay to get angry because Street Fighter makes him angry, or because someone in chat made him angry. But just because you get angry, I know the source of the anger, but it's still a problem that you get angry. The way you get angry at people is not okay. Doesn't matter if you could find the source or not.
With that, it's going to be someone who actually has training, you know, and be able to analyze deep down what's going on in your psyche. I don't know what's going on in your psyche. You know, I can't help you with that. So I would recommend, if it really is an ongoing issue for you and you can't figure it out for yourself, don't be afraid to seek help. Help is out there, and it's not looked down upon for you to seek that kind of help anymore.
Yeah, Phil, seek
help. At one
help.
point it was. Like, literally, there's this weird thing in society that, like, if you seek out medical attention, if you seek out psychiatric attention, if you just seek out, oh, you can't just figure that out for yourself, what are you, some kind of a wimp? But that's not the case anymore. You know, now, if you're really having these issues and things aren't fixing or going away for yourself, you can't adjust it, then you should. You should not be afraid to go out there and talk to someone about it. All right?
It's taboo.
Cool?
Taboo to get help.
Okay. Lucky Gremlin has dropped a whopping 20-member bomb on the
Okay.
Now, as I update the leaderboard, I want to be accurate, okay?
Okay. Accurate.
For the day. If we get any more members for today, that would be absolutely amazing.
Nice. Look at this. He just received like 30 gifted members, 20 gifted members. Immediately begs for more members.
So with that, I'm going to remove the member goal for the day. If we get any more members for today, that would be absolutely amazing.
If we get more, that would be amazing.
But I'm not going to ask for any more. That is a lot. Thank you so much.
But I'm not asking. You see? There you go. He got me. If we got more, it would be so fucking sweet. But I'm not asking, though. Yeah, dude. Dude, if I had $20 right now, if you can lend me like 20, if someone just could like randomly give me $20, but I'm not asking for it, though. What the fuck, dude? You suck.
Lucky Gremlin for that support.
You
That's
suck.
really nice of you. Okay. I've also received a $10 tip from Carliga. Thank you for hearing my feedback about PT rotation on streams. I'm from Europe, and when you swap slots, I usually stop watching a playthrough due to that. There you go. You see that? Here's someone who outright is saying, if you swap rotation of a playthrough and I can't watch it all, I'll stop watching it. And that's what I mean. Like, that's why I usually would not rotate a game and do one time.
These people keep him locked in his fucking cage in his head. They're just like enabling his behavior. This is such a goated, sneaky, goated message right here. Phil, if you change your schedule, I will stop watching you. You see? This guy will stop watching me. Therefore, my own delusion is correct. That's a great, sneaky fucking bait post, dude.
Slots, I usually stop watching a playthrough due to that. There you go.
That's amazing. Whoever did that. I don't know if that's real, but that's fucking great. That's really good.
See that? Here's someone...
You're just feeding his fucking
outright
delusions.
is saying, if you swap rotation of a playthrough and I can't watch it all, I'll stop watching it. And that's what I mean. Like, that's why I usually would not rotate a game and do one time a day stream, one time a night stream, then a night stream, then a day stream, because that would actually aggravate people who can't attend every stream. You see that? Number 2, stick with regular Baldur's Gate 3 content above ground, please. I'm not going to play the game myself. I want you to experience the whole game properly in a good pacing. Number 3, tell us the printer model. I will try finding you the original Windows 7, 8 OCR scanner software and link it via email. The good news is it works now. That's the good news. Like, it scans through the printer. All I gotta do is tell it scan, and it does it, and it saves it, and the quality's good. And I actually have the ability in the printer to either do color or black. Like, I can do that through the printer's command interface.
He complained about the software earlier. This guy's like, hey, I'll give you the software. Just tell me the model. But now, nope. He doesn't want to do it. That's something he complained about, by the way. As if he wanted it. Somebody says, I'll give it to you? No, I don't need it.
Whatever it's called on a little screen that it has.
Why'd you complain about it? I don't know.
And the printing is fine. Like, the printing is so simple. Anything you go to print has all kinds of options. You can even select DPI and, you know, you can do all that shit. So everything's fine with the printer right now. If I do have issues with it, I'll let you know. But for now, I think I'm good. I think I figured it out.
I'm okay.
Number 4, your browser contains a cookie or session info for every site. When you hit such issues like a YouTube upload, it's good to practice to clear those cookies out. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe for some odd reason, there was a weird interface issue between YouTube and the browser, and it wouldn't accept any uploads at all. And I had to completely refresh the browser, and then it
interface issue.
Shout out to X Shooter, who re-upped their membership for 19 months as a supporter here. The show.
Okay.
It is a shorter one because I started late.
Oh, he's
but
done?
It's time to wrap it up. I want to thank you all. When
He's
I return to
wrapping
you
up.
all, it will be Friday. I will likely have some stuff to talk with you about in regards to my day off tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have some news and other events and things to discuss on Friday's show. It should be a good time.
I got a video.
And I hope you all have a safe and fun Thursday without me. You can get caught up on all the holiday content that I put out because, man, between that marathon and the playthroughs and everything going on, there was quite a lot to check out on the channels. Please do. And I wish you all the best. Happy holidays. I will see you all Friday as we do it all again for the final week of 2023. Thank you all, and
all right, bro.
peace. Thank you very much to the villain for the support.
All right, so he's done. That's done. But we're not done here. We got one more thing. There's one thing I want to watch. Raw Phil just uploaded this video. And I'm curious. This is an old video. 2010. DSP. Main channel closed. Don't panic. Watch instead. It's from 2010. We got classic Phil wearing a button-up shirt. Probably just came home from his helicopter job. And we're going to watch this, and then we'll be done here.
What's up, everyone? It's DSP, and as you can tell...
Nice T-pose right off the bat. Like I use this in a thumbnail. Someday.
This isn't usually where I would do this kind of thing.
There you go.
But everyone's freaking out. As you know, if you've been following along today, it seems that my main channel on YouTube, Darkside Phil, has been suspended. Honestly, I don't think it's suspended. I think it's closed.
Yo, he looks like an Olive Garden waiter.
Because the reason I say that is YouTube has not sent me any kind of correspondence whatsoever explaining why or what happened. It's just gone. I can't log in. When I try to log in, it says this account, does not exist. Use a new password. So in my opinion, I think it's gone. I think all 7,000 plus videos have been deleted. I think what really happened is, as you've been following along recently this week, I was doing a Splinter Cell Conviction playthrough, and I took a day off because yesterday my allergies were killing me. They are still kind of affecting me today, but I'm a little bit better.
Videos in the chat.
I think what happened was during that extra day, Ubisoft was looking for people who were putting up playthroughs and probably notified YouTube and started having them taken down. Well, it just so happens this is the third time that that's happened to me. If you remember last year when I was doing the Grand Theft Auto 4's first expansion, The Lost and Damned, Rockstar Games did exactly the same thing to me.
So this is when Ubisoft took his channel down. For context, his channel got taken down, Darkside Phil. And yeah, this is a video that he uploaded.
And then right after that, around my birthday last year, I was playing Legends of WrestleMania, and the WWE did the same thing to me. So this would be the third company who's really, put up a stink with YouTube.
He's a victim.
YouTube, not wanting to get into any kind of a legal battle, even though it's not illegal to put gameplay videos up on the internet, decided to just be a pussy about it. And basically twice they told me take all that footage down, or else. This is basically kind of considered strike 3, so that's probably why they just didn't even bother anymore. They just took the whole account down.
Imagine calling companies pussies. Companies that you buy their shit off of and rely on them to make money on your own stuff. Yes.
Why they did that? It's very simple. It's like I've said 100,000 times. YouTube has absolutely no customer support whatsoever. They really don't give a fuck about anyone who uses their website. All they care about is making money. And being that my main Darkside Phil channel
What? Even in 2010 he was saying that? Holy shit, dude.
Partner channel because they were afraid of...
Whoa, a business cares about making money. That's fucking crazy. I never would have thought that, dude. That's insane.
Lawsuits if they were to pay me for ads on gameplay videos. They probably said, well, this is a quick fix, He's already got 2 complaints against him. A third complaint, we're not losing anything if we get rid of him because we're not making money off of his gameplay videos anyway, so they probably just shut the account down.
He's fabricating more scenarios in his head, okay.
So, here's the deal. In the words of the late, great Douglas Adams, don't panic. Okay? I've foreseen this. I knew this was coming ever since last year in the 4th quarter when I started doing some of the bigger games like Modern Warfare 2. I had the feeling this was eventually going to happen.
He's a fortune teller.
Anyway, so I've had these ideas going around in the back of my mind and I haven't really taken action on them. Well, now that this has happened, it's time for me to take action on them. So, first and foremost, okay, I know that there's only, on this page, The King of Hate HD, this is my partner channel on YouTube. So, by the way, if you see ads on this video or on any videos, don't freak out. That's okay. That's on purpose. I'm allowed to have ads on these videos. The thing is, I only have about 13,000 subscribers here. Now, I've been telling everyone over the past year, go subscribe to my alternate channel just in case something like this happens, but no one listens, except for the 13,000 people who subscribe. So, the number one thing I'd like everyone to do is please spread the word. Any of your friends who are watching my channel or following my channel, Darkside Phil.
So that's really funny, because this isn't the first time, this isn't the only time, I should say, that he did this. every single time that something happened to his main channel, he always went to like a side channel. He's always been like going around bans and going around copyright strikes and going around shit. He gets banned from Stream Elements. He goes around that. You got to tip him directly. So weird. It's kind of weird. You like, what does a normal average Joe, just another honest guy streamer, why is that guy getting banned so much and like having so much trouble doing stuff? If he truly is just a nice, really cool guy.
Please tell them to get their asses over here and subscribe, because this is going to be the channel where I'm going to announce all my big plans, all the changes that are now coming
click
because
on
the
the
main
ads.
channel's been shut down, and I need to have a way to people to focus and know where to get updates from me, and this is the place for now. So please tell everyone, get on this channel, The King of Hate HD, immediately. Following up with that, so what am I going to do now that that main channel shut down? Well, like I said, I was kind of expecting that, so I'm not panicking. As you can tell, I'm very calm and composed. This doesn't mean that anything really has to change.
He always does this. This is so interesting to watch because he always does this. When he fucking makes no money on one stream, the Scorn incident or whatever, he makes no money. And then he's begging like a crazy person. And then the next day he's like, oh, I never said the sky was falling. I was like calm, I'm relaxed, everything's fine, everything's okay. He does the same shit. But he's changed, you see? He's really changed. Let's go.
Change. What I was thinking of doing anyway is this. I knew that with Super Street Fighter 4 coming out within 2 weeks, not even, it's shorter than 2 weeks now, I knew that a lot of people were going to want to follow that because a lot of people loved my Street Fighter 4 footage, not only the gameplay, but also some of the tutorial videos that I did, the tournament footage that I had, and I knew that that was going to be very popular. But at the same time, I knew a lot of people were going to be shut off or turned off by that because they don't want to see me flood their inboxes with Street Fighter videos. A lot of people, when I was putting up the Super Turbo footage from a couple weeks back, got agitated and said, we love your game playthroughs, we don't particularly like Street Fighter too much.
Grazing Poro with the 5.
Now this is gamer culture. No more sissy game developers. Am I right, fellow dents?
Hell yeah, Grazing Poro. Fuck those game developers. They're pussies. As he just said. Thank you, Grazing Poro. Yeah, he still spammed videos too. That's gaming culture right there. Spamming people's fucking inboxes with Street Fighter videos. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Subscribe and not have that flood our inboxes. So here's the plan. Here's what I'm going to do, okay? It's official. I kind of solidified this in my head over the past hour when I found out what happened with the main channel. I'm going to create a channel exclusively for Street Fighter videos, and then I'm going to create a second new channel exclusively for gameplay throughs. So this is going to separate the two.
Oh, I forgot he did this. He had a channel called DSP Street Fighter, DSP Red Dead Redemption, DSP Final Fantasy. He wanted to do separate channels for like every playthrough that he was doing. That was like a short-term idea that he had. That was such a unique idea, creating a new channel for every game you play. So that he doesn't spam you with uploads.
The thing is, if you like the Street Fighter stuff, if you like that, you can go over here and watch that on this channel, which I haven't thought up yet. I'm going to think about it probably tonight, and I'll let you know what it is when it's created. And then I'm going to have a separate channel for all the game playthroughs that I've usually be doing. Now, because of what's going on right now, I'm going to have to be honest with you. I'm probably not going to do as many game playthroughs as I've been doing. I'm going to probably try to cover most of the major games, the major releases.
Cover, by the way. Coverage. This is coverage.
But being that it seems like these little side games that I do are the most annoying, like think about the games that have fucked me over. An expansion for Grand Theft Auto 4 that
I mean, that's a pretty big game.
really wasn't a huge release.
Wasn't a huge release? Okay.
Legends of WrestleMania, which definitely wasn't a huge release.
I don't even know what that is.
Splinter Cell Conviction, which also wasn't a very big thing. Some people wanted to see it, but it wasn't.
Wait, is it? Am I thinking of
like a major blockbuster?
Am I thinking of the same one? I don't think so.
Hit that people were super duper anticipating. It seems like the major games I really don't have that many problems with because it seems like everyone else is doing video of it too. And a lot of these times these companies are happy to get that footage out because they want people to see those games. So more than likely what this means is I'm going to start reducing the amount of playthroughs that I do on this new channel. So you'll see some, but it's not going to be like massively, flooding like it used to be. Every new game that comes out, I'm not going to be playing it. And that goes hand in hand with the Street Fighter stuff too, because like I've been saying, when Super Street Fighter 4 comes out, I'm probably going to put a lot of time into it. I also need to put a lot of time into Super Turbo now, practicing to try to qualify.
I don't
so
care.
Be a lot of time qualifiers, and then end up going to Japan, hopefully.
Ooh. Things that never happened. What could have been?
Practicing to try to qualify for the SBO qualifiers, and then end up going to Japan, hopefully, and playing Super Battle Opera.
That never happened. He never went to Japan.
So that's going to be a lot of time too, and so it's going to take away from the time I have to play my normal playthroughs like I've been doing. So the bottom line is this: yes, the main channel is gone. Nothing's going to change. It's going to be, you know, I'm going to have 2 separate channels now rather than 1 main channel. This channel is still going to be here for many purposes. For example, again, this is my fallback channel. So if anything goes wrong, this is the place to go. So I'm glad I had this channel. I'm glad I had the foresight to establish this channel, because now I have a venue to talk to you people. Now that the regular channels have been closed, everyone has an idea of what's going on. So this will always be here. I'm never going to put stuff that there's any risk of, you know, I'll get in trouble and this channel will be shut down. This will mostly be vlogs, stuff like I've done on here, like tutorial videos, when I go on vacation, stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff you'll see here. Gameplay will be
alright, bro. I don't care.
Everything's going to be okay, I promise. Just please say right now, again, don't panic. Everything's going to be okay, I promise.
Don't panic.
Just please go tell everyone that you know who's been watching my channel. Please spread the word. Whether you've been talking to people about me on forums and other places, please spread the word. Yes, we know the main channel shut down, but go to his alternate channel.
Oh my god, he's just repeating himself. This is insane. There's 2 minutes left in this.
And subscribe. He's going to explain to everyone what's going on. My plans right now: create 2 separate channels, one for Street.
What the fuck? You've said this like 3-4 times already in the same video. You can see with his fucking hand motions. The same fucking shit. Dude. There it is again, and then here it is again.
One for
That's 3 times.
Regular game playthroughs. Once those are established on this channel, I'll let everyone know what they are. I'll tell everyone obviously to subscribe again and to mark that, and then we'll go from there. The only one really bummer about this whole thing is that all the videos that were up already are gone. They're gone.
Oh no.
YouTube suspends an account, the stuff is gone.
Oh no.
And since YouTube didn't contact me about this, doesn't let you log into their forums, you know, once you're blocked or suspended, there's literally no way whatsoever for me to counter them. There's nowhere for me to say what happened, can we work this out, can I delete certain videos, and then I can have my channel unsuspended. There's no process. There's no process ever explained on how to get your channel unsuspended once it's been suspended. It's pretty much impossible. And that sucks, because there's been other channels on here. I don't know if anyone's a wrestling fan, but there's a guy called Matthew. It's a joke, like it's
Matthew?
With F's instead of T's, but he has a series called Botchmania, and he takes different footage from different wrestling promotions and puts it together of wrestlers kind of screwing up, and it's hilarious. He used to have a really big channel on YouTube.
Oh god, he's still around. His name is Botchamania again.
Be a follower of his, and then it got shut down, and he got reinstated, and then it got shut down, and then it was permanently.
Yo, he's popping. Not gonna lie. 200k or 100k channel gets like 200k views per video. That's pretty good. This dude's still around. Hey, shoutouts to Matthew.
He's been trying to like do alternate channels, and they just keep shutting him down, even though.
Dude, he played Street Fighter. Look at this. This guy. Wait, what is this? Hold up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was playing Street Fighter. My bad.
Technically, is it illegal what he's doing? Since it's for parody purposes, actually, no, it's not. U.S. law protects it. But again, YouTube is a pussy. They don't want to put up with it. They don't want to have any chance of a legal battle. So they just basically bend over and kick anyone off the site who they think could be some kind of illegal risk. And again, they have no customer support, so I have no one to talk to about what happened with my main channel. Anyway, if you do work for YouTube, by the way, and you're watching this, and you'd like to come explain to me what happened to the main channel, I love that, but I know that you're not going to, because I put several things up on the forums before, different concerns about the site, and no one ever addresses it. I wouldn't expect that this would be addressed either. So,
yo, he's so fucking tilted.
So I expect you fully to continue with your line of horrendous customer support, and basically fuck over your customers like you've always done. So thanks a lot. But anyway, outside of that, thanks everyone. I know everyone's concerned.
Thanks,
I hope this video
YouTube.
explains a lot. Get everyone on here subscribed. I'll be back later, and I'll explain exactly what I'm going to do with those alternate channels, and we'll go from there.
Let's
but
go.
Don't panic. I'm going to do with those alternate channels, and we'll go from there.
I like this. Walk off camera.
But don't panic.
Don't panic. Okay, now guys, I want to just thank you for being here. I'm glad we got to listen to this fucking stupid ass bullshit. Is there anything else I can watch though? Really quick. Let's see. Memology, DSP. Anything at all. No, there's nothing. Everyone's taking breaks. I guess I'll take a break as well. Guys, I just want to say, hey, thank you for joining me. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the views, the chat messages. Yeah, stream's ending, guys. Don't panic. Don't panic, but I'm ending the stream. Thanks for watching me play in Lies of P. I'll stream it again sometime. I don't know. It was kind of fun. It actually helps get through the level 1 quicker, which I like. And hey, Crazy Acid Trip, I'm glad you stayed too. Thank you guys for everything, and thank you for the likes and the super chats and the memberships, and let's listen to a funny song while we young out. Do that. Yeah, enjoy your guys' day. Enjoy, have fun. Nobody's streaming, I think. Shoutouts, Tevin.
It's 8 in the AM.
And yeah,
I need to get my day in.
I don't see anybody streaming.
Taste a banana.
So I guess, hey, enjoy your day, enjoy your time, go play some games, finish your work, finish your schoolwork, anything. Hey guys, thank you for being here. Thank you. Love you. Goodbye. I'll let this play you off. Let's go.
To keep you fit and thin. You got potassium, but 0% calcium. A little fiber and protein. So you know I got a bag of them. Get a banana. Squeeze a banana. Pull that peel. And eat the banana.
I'm him.
Squeeze a banana. Eat a banana. Taste a banana.
A la Bloodborne.
Squeeze a banana.
A la Final Fantasy.
Squeeze a banana.
I'm him.
All night. All night. All night. Squeeze the banana.
As baller as possible. Hey,
I just want bananas. A bundle of bananas.
Big
I
black
need
butt.
bananas.
A-bag.
Let me peel bananas. I just want bananas. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
I just want bananas.
What was that noise?
I just want bananas.
What was that noise?
I just want bananas.
Uh-oh.
I just want bananas.
The Panda 808.
What was that noise?
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
See you guys.